In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit. Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Okay, that worked. Cool.
Yeah. Welcome to Wrestling with Knuckleheads. Ladies and gentlemen, the toe is not coming in. Unfortunately, he had a little bit of emergency. So the
tell the
rest of
truth.
the Knuckleheads get to take over. So shout out to Ray. Respect the pod, respect the craft. I'm sorry.
You're about to call the respect the pod.
I'm not even fucking yet. They're off to a great start. So okay, Kenny's here too. But, you know, he's
okay. That's a fucking shitty ass intro, but fuck me, right?
Well, they argue over there. Let's introduce our guests over here.
Facts. We got the ScotaRicans, KJ Mack in the building, and Dave Rivera. What's up, fellas?
All right. So what's going on? Can I start off hot or no?
Oh,
By all means, go
hold
for
on.
it.
We're gonna give Dave the floor. One
start
sec.
You
Let's
gotta give me
give
the floor for this.
one sec. Let's give Dave the floor. Here we go.
All right.
Damn, I'm scared.
And this, because it's going straight to you, KJ.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
We're gonna leave them alone here. Hold on. We're gonna leave.
Question.
Oh, we've got a question.
When did you book this podcast?
When did I book the podcast?
Yeah.
I don't know, like a couple weeks back.
Couple weeks back. Okay.
Yeah.
So why did I find out about the podcast this morning?
I don't know. Ask the podcast hosts.
Gigi, where you at?
Damn, he's
They're quiet now.
he's
He's
beefing. We've not even started yet, man.
You're starting off
You're
hot,
damn.
brother. You're starting off hot,
Gonna
brother.
get
You gave me a
gonna get his
blind
heat.
tag.
Gonna get his heat is what
You
you
gave me a
meant.
blind tag. You left me hanging.
Damn.
The Judgment Day came and eliminated me. Left you there.
Gigi, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Gigi.
Gigi's still talking, but no
She
one.
went
I don't
mute.
hear you.
She
No,
went
I
mute on
understand.
purpose.
Sorry.
She went on
I
mute
got
on
it.
purpose.
I got it. I'm present. I'm here. Hi.
So let me hear the story. What happened was.
So what happened was,
Okay.
I've been trying to book you guys for this whole month, and I hit up KJ last. I think it might have been last month. It might have been earlier this month. To try to get you guys on. Now I was gonna get you guys on the week before Comic-Con. Couldn't do it. I wasn't gonna do it the week of Comic-Con because I wasn't gonna show up to the show on time because I was at Comic-Con and I was going to Comic-Con the next day and then the next day after that. And then the following week wasn't good. And now we're here. And now we're here.
And that's all that matters in the end, isn't it?
That's it. And you're here.
I like to see
done.
transition.
Right.
Like that's
We
all that
appreciate
matters.
it.
Is that we're all here.
We're not gonna.
We're all here. We're all together.
Here. I asked Ray. Ray will tell you. I go, wait, what? What's going on here?
I was like, shit, someone didn't tell somebody. I just announced it. I'm like, let me promote because we have a podcast tonight. Dave's like, wait, when was this? I'm like, shit, someone didn't tell somebody. I wasn't the booker this time, so it wasn't me.
Up Dave's Thursday, like he wants so much Golden Bachelor right now, like whole time, like.
How you know I want you to go in the Bachelor, bro?
Because I follow you on TikTok and I see your reviews.
Imagine.
She plugged for the TikTok right there. There you go.
Oh yeah.
I'll just be
TikTok.
watching for those office quotes. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm running out of sound bites for that, so I gotta come up with something new. Think of actually putting like actual quotes, and then I'm gonna do wrestling quotes after, just for the sake of it.
Hey. But it's good to have you guys. Now that we're all settled, this is where Dave's like, no, now I'm leaving.
Now that we clear the air and everything of when it happened.
Now KJ's gonna take all the heat, and I'm just gonna.
Damn, I know we're not going to get asked back because of this. Damn,
First last time.
we're going to be blackballed from the New York podcast circuit.
Oh man.
So what's going on with this modern weekends? What is new to you guys?
I don't know. I just got back. Well, I'm saying I just got back. I've been back for a hot minute, but I've been busy. I'm in my last year of college, so I've been busy doing production stuff and setting up websites and doing casting things, and yeah, so it's all been busy on the college front. I literally think I trained like twice when I got back, and then we've been inactive since. I've had one match, and it was the biggest cluster of a match I've ever seen in my life. It was a four-way, four-man tag at Remarkable, and me and Brother Greatness and a couple other guys picked up the win. But that is all I've done on the wrestling front since I got back, just because, you know, college has been busy. And yeah.
Yeah, we miss you over at Kane Industries too. Like we need you back over there.
I know.
Just saying.
I know.
Just saying.
Time is coming. Times are coming. We're almost there.
Hopefully so. Sorry, Dave. I had to bring that up.
No, it's okay. I'm waiting for an invitation for that too.
Right, it's fine. Call me a whore. It's all right. I get it.
Bro, yeah. Dave, yo, like first podcast on a Thursday. Then you invite him to whatever it is I was just talking about. That's mad stuff. Yo, Dave, I got.
Well, it's a group work. Me and KJ are in, but we're trying to work the logistics to get Dave in too. It's a little.
We've been trying for a hot minute.
Got thrown in face right now, like, yo, yeah, that's disrespectful. You know what?
Yeah, I feel it. At least you understand how I feel.
Thank you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Ray does the same thing to me.
What did I do?
Promise me a dog.
I didn't promise you anything. And Kenny, you break it up like crazy. We didn't even hear what did I promise you.
Oh, you promised me a dog.
Oh, okay. No, I still didn't do that though. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm on my phone too, so it's probably shitty.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, let's try to get this back on track.
All right. So
it's been a chaotic.
So as far as on my end,
yeah.
With the inactivity of what's going on, I've been dealing with some nagging injuries. So the fact that KJ has been not been able to really get out there is actually beneficial to me. So it's giving me time to heal and my body to get some rest. Still going to the gym and stuff like that. But as far as physical like contact and wrestling, I haven't been doing that. Hopefully once KJ gets situated with his stuff, I feel a lot better. I'm almost there though, so I can't complain about that. And then hopefully we'll get back out there and start, cracking some skulls, figuratively, because I don't want to do that literally anymore.
For YouTube purposes, we'll just say figuratively as well. That way,
there you go.
We don't get kicked off here.
That's why I said figuratively.
Because YouTube doesn't like us that much. So
YouTube don't like anything. So
it's
I kind of learned the bylaws about certain things.
Bylaws.
What I can and cannot say in TikTok. My video gets taken down so fast, it's not even funny. So I get it.
So you say you're dealing with the injuries and stuff like that, and when I hurt myself twice.
Yeah, I think because Gigi jumped on.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a list of things you want to get back to doing, once you get back in the ring?
So of course I want to get more tag team matches, in the books for us. We still have a few more people that we want to, get in the ring with.
Mm-hmm.
And, primarily, hopefully this summer coming up, we end up back in the homeland up in Europe and try to see if we can tussle some feathers over there too.
Okay.
So that's the goal. I know that I want to devise a new list.
Mm-hmm.
We wrestled a few people on that list already. So we'll update that list and keep whoever we didn't wrestle on that list.
Okay.
So that's the goal.
Nice. Definitely got to bring up since the last time you guys were here, even on Respect to Craft as well. You guys won these right here. So we gotta touch on that.
Yeah.
What an emotional night, right?
I've got mine over. Where is mine? Mine's over there somewhere.
Man. What kind of
It's over there.
Dude, what's going on here?
Yo. No, I was just saying my belt. My belt's over there.
Yeah, my belt is over there too. I think he was talking to somebody. I'm like, oh, okay.
No,
I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, he must be talking to his dog or something.
No, I was looking at where the hell my belt was. I was talking to the belt, if anything.
Okay.
Here, Goldie.
It's all right.
Oh man, something that we would love to revisit once Battle Club gets off on their feet and everything. Determine when that's gonna happen. When it does, you got the Knucklehead Network will definitely be in the building for that. Watching you guys go ahead and defend those tag team titles. Is there anybody that right now in Battle Club that you kind of have your eyes on? So when we do make that comeback, this is who the ScotaRicans are going to be facing.
There's a lot percolating for me because there's a lot of unfinished business going on in Battle Club for us. Even without going external XTV guys, all those there's one of them. Gambo and Cuzzo, we drew with them the last time. We tied in the first ever tag team British rules match, which, in my opinion, I think Gambo tapped, right? I'm just saying, before the time ran out. But yeah, for sure. But it was a tie. Figures. Abe Can's vanished off the face of the earth. We've still got stuff with him and Rembrandt. That still needs to be squashed.
Yes, we need to handle that.
Yeah, Azito and Elijah, they are coming. They want a second crack at things. We already took on Smiley and Scary Terry.
Scary Terry? That was what they called it.
Scary Terry. Crash, was it Crash?
Crash. We'll stick with Scary Terry.
It was Scary Terry. We've cleared all of Project Mayhem, but they all want another shot, and we've got we want another match for main event. That's our, at the moment, that's our measuring stick. And I think that another match with them would really show us where we're at, and how to move forward. That gamble with the people's emoji. Me and him, we've still got to have match number 3 as well. I've got all sorts of unfinished business. He's got one, I've got one. We've tied in a tag team match. We need to end that at some point. I've got a laundry list. Everyone, bring everyone on. Christ, I've even wrestled Dave in the last 6 months. Everyone, bring everyone on.
For the record, I'm undefeated against him. Just
he is. He's 1-0. He's 1-0.
Maybe that's why he didn't invite me to the podcast earlier.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
That's probably what it was.
Do you know what?
That's
It's
probably
fine.
what it was, right?
It's fine. I was going home for the summer. My visa had issues. I let you have it. So as we can move on.
You just mad I hit you with the British Bulldog.
Listen, I will take full
Finish.
responsibility, so that way you may not have to add anybody else to your conspiracy theory board. Okay, we don't. I just want to
that
make
board is coming back next summer.
Yeah.
Ray, you
No,
too.
but that board
Just
was
'cause-
lit, bro.
Wait, what did I do?
I don't know. Just cause Ray, because the cane industry. That's why. You get on that
Ray,
board too.
you're public enemy number one, bro. You're
Damn, he's
I get
Steiner
added
Math
in,
and Kane Industries into this.
Come on, man. We're trying to bring you in. Don't start this now, because then the boss is gonna be here. Then he's gonna send Dr. Sleep after you.
He can get on the board too.
There you
go.
go.
Everything.
Look,
there you go.
We climbed in the back window so as we could open the front door for you, right? That's the easy way.
Come on, KJ. Let's remember. I helped KJ get his win.
He did help me get my win, but then I've been suspended since February. So it's all swings and roundabouts.
I'm trying to work on that.
Travesty.
Yeah, the paperwork and all that stuff. I know all about it.
It's annoying. It's very annoying.
It's all logistics. I understand.
Yeah.
Kenny's just loving this because of the chaos that's going on.
I knew Matt was gonna come out here eventually.
Yo, Matt, just so you know,
you ain't shit. I got
no. There's a sale on Crocs, Matt. If you want to get some Crocs, Matt, awesome.
Cooking.
I'll send you. I'll send you the code.
They're only active at Christmas time.
Crocs. Yeah, I got you, Matt. Because I have it on good authority. He owns a pair of Crocs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Disrespecting the chunkla with some Crocs.
He's set tripping. That's what he's doing.
You know that I my bottle cookie. Not awesome as much as go fuck yourself.
I told you he ain't shit.
Listen, that season is coming around very quickly. Okay, whether it's good 50-degree weather, 30-degree weather, 80-degree weather at the rate that we're going at right now, I'm just saying. All right, want that family? Fuck yourself. Other than that,
I'm about to get the secret recipe for my mom's pasteles, so I got you.
Ooh.
Wow.
She's passing over the recipe to me.
Nice.
So on top of my merch table will be pasteles and ScotaRican shirts.
My mom won't give me her pasteles recipe. She told me to go fuck myself, but
shit.
She said not until like undead. And even then,
I won't give you the recipe, but I'll give you a
patella.
I make the pateles, but I'm not telling you the recipe though. So okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna get the recipe. I'll give you one though.
So besides that, have you guys with anything that is outside the realm of independent wrestling? Have you guys watching any WWE, any AEW, Japan? What have you guys been watching?
Pay-per-views. That's been it. That's all I've had time for. I keep up with everything, obviously, like on like Twitter and TikTok and stuff. But like the only time I've actually sat down to actually watch anything is pay-per-views. It's the only time I have time. And like if it's like what was the last one we had for WWE? What was the last one? Whatever the hell.
Fastlane.
Whatever. Fastlane.
Fastlane, yeah.
Fastlane, yes.
Yeah, so like for Fastlane, like I had that day off. I had totally clear schedule, so like I watched like that week's television before watching the pay-per-view, just as I was kind of caught up. But that's about it in terms of wrestling.
Okay.
As far as me, I've been watching mostly Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. I catch AEW when I get the chance. It's not nothing personal or anything like that. It's just those days I work really late, and I kind of like to watch the show live. If I don't watch it live, I'll just watch the clips and stuff like that.
Right.
But usually, I I watched the Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. I've been really interested in NXT and the development of a lot of their characters. And I think that Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov match was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh my God, just
any matches with him is just really great. Like
that was just a story. He literally told the story about his finisher throughout the whole match.
Yeah, that was great to be able to.
It took him 3 times to nail it. Like that just goes to show you that, although Triple H is doing his own thing and the other 2 brands, it's actually left in good hands. At first it was a little shaky, especially with all those colorful things they were doing and shit.
I mean, they
but
tried.
I think they tried, but they got back to it. And also,
right.
I think I'm fascinated with the development of Braun Breaker, and how shockingly he sounds like his uncle. It's scary.
Oh man!
Like, you close your eyes, you think it's Scott Steiner, TNA, Impact, when he's in the back yelling at Booker T because he knows how to play any, mini, mighty, mo. But yeah, so those are what I'm watching, and I try to catch up on all the other, the New Japan stuff and all that other stuff. But it's more clips than anything because I can't consume that much wrestling. I'll lose my mind, to be honest.
Yeah, that's wrestling, but like every single day of the week.
Yeah,
you'll have a show on.
Yeah, we don't need any more content on TV right now. I think everybody's just I don't know anybody that watches it all.
Right.
You got Big Cuzzo in the chat.
Yeah, I was looking through the comments. I'm like, whoop.
I still want a bottle for me and Kenny. I'm still gonna tell you to go fuck yourself because
I still need a
I love you if I don't curse you out.
Word.
Matt, can I didn't say anything. Can I still get a bottle? Like
no,
Ray. Your name is not involved in this. Okay.
Sorry, I'll make my own coquito then. It's all good. It's all good.
Fine. And then you're gonna give us a bottle too.
A glass.
We're gonna bully you. And then Kenny's gonna take
Oh Jesus Christ, Cuzzo.
We're gonna go to Cuzzo's question then to break up the tension. Is
ScotaRicans
a country, a continent, part of the USA?
No.
Part of the United States.
This is the most important thing that everyone needs to know. Scotarico is just a state of mind. We are all Scotarico. Yes, parts unknown. Isla Nublar, somewhere around there.
It's in the mixture somewhere in the ocean.
Gotcha. So we're all technically in Scotarico right now. If we all just think hard enough, we're right.
If you think about it, yeah. If you like, click your heels, rub your nose, and like wish upon a star, 5-second star left, right through till morning, you end up in Scotarico.
If you dream it, you can believe it.
That's the one.
There you go.
I'm glad we were able to clear that up because it seems very confused. We had questions. We're here to answer them. You got the vibe.
Yeah. There we go.
Yep. There you go.
That's good to know. It's good to know.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you, Cuzzo, for the hard hitting questions here. This is what we needed to know.
Well,
I mean, it's not all about the vibes. No. Use that word. Use that word, Cuzzo. I know what you're doing there, Cuzzo. Use that word.
He tried. He was like, just get it in. The vibes in there. About the vibes.
Don't you got some mango to eat, bro? What you doing?
Wow. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with food right now.
No. Hold on.
That'll put you to sleep. Well, who am I getting?
The best invention accidentally made, to be fair.
Oh yes.
The first Fallout Christmas
party
gathering, yeah. We had bottles of coquito there. We ordered pizzas in. Cuzzo had brought mango, and he put it on the pizza.
Ooh.
And it was tremendous.
It was a happy mistake.
Oh yeah, he dropped it. He never put it on there purposely.
No.
But then we tried it.
I was about to say because
on top of
that sounded really confusing. Did that?
There was no plates.
So he used the pizza as a plate.
So we used the pizza as a plate.
Got it.
I'm not gonna lie, that does sound bomb though.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
want to
no,
try it now.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I got some
Pretty
pizza
good.
here in the house too.
Huh?
Pretty good.
Damn.
I'm about to
That
jump
will
out some
give you
mango
the
in the morning.
itis though.
Mango.
It's
Go
a
ahead
happy
and already
mistake.
on their way.
Yeah.
Video coming tomorrow. Video's coming tomorrow.
Oh, yeah,
There
it
you go.
was
Madison says,
delicious.
hell yeah, it was
Oh
delicious.
yeah.
There we go. Here we go.
Oh,
We'll give our knucklehead review eventually of mango pizza, I guess.
See, if
Oh.
Toes was here, he'd have been talking shit. But
Hold up, but did he add the onions with
all right.
it?
Thanksgiving is coming around. Listen, we'll do a Thanksgiving
yeah, he had
episode.
onions.
Everybody
I
bring
think
their
so.
own plate of food, and we'll all try this mango and pizza. What type of pizza?
Damn.
Gamble forgot the place. Yeah. Yeah.
Just gotta throw Gambo under the bus. See, this is.
Wow.
I think it was Gamble and Ham.
That?
Ham, I forgot the plates too.
Two people.
Yo,
Two people.
Two people.
all I know is that if Campbell sees that, he gives you awesome.
It's banana.
Bro, there's no one that can save you. Like,
I want to address the emoji just for 1 second because I know it's supposed to be a plátano, but we're gonna move on.
You know what? If we get enough,
banana
people
pizza.
to sign a petition, we can get the plátano on as an emoji.
Yeah, that should be a thing.
It should be
an
emoji.
emoji.
The fact we
Who
got
we
plátano
contact
in.
for that? We gotta find who we speak to about that just to make it happen.
Apple is Apple is racist.
Apple is racist. It can be.
I said what we need to do is all unite on that instead of the rage people have right now because of these Bad Bunny tickets. Let's just unite on.
I tried getting tickets yesterday.
Don't
I tried to get tickets yesterday, bro, and them shits is super expensive in New York.
Oh,
I was gonna go to Connecticut. My tickets got sold out. Like I ain't with it. I'm not paying $800.
Trying to get tickets.
And
DJ Khaled popped up on my phone and said you played yourself.
Yep.
Yo, when I saw that, I was like, I'm good. I'll listen to the album on my phone.
Yo, I say we stand out in front of the Barclays Center with some mango and pizza, and we just rock out all night.
That's the plan.
Sounds good.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Everybody bring their JBL speakers.
Yo, they can't deny us if we outside partying.
You gotta play it all at the same time and sync.
Yep.
Same time. Just press the button, play at the same time. It's over.
Yo, and then listen. I know a couple cosplayers that do Bad Bunny anyway. We'll have our own Bad Bunny come out. He'll go ahead and do the songs like he's supposed to. And I don't know if he knows the lyrics. That's you know.
Is that the guy that did? I think he was fighting somebody on the train.
That's another one.
Oh, that's a different one.
Yeah, another no, what's Subway Mania?
You're thinking about
the Subway Mania guys.
So Subway Mania definitely has
King.
their own Bad Bunny. There's a second Bad Bunny who also does Seth Rollins. I listen. There was a lot, and KJ can tell you. KJ surprised the shit out of me at Comic-Con because he just came up to me and I was
yeah, beautiful contest,
like,
beautiful costume, bro. Oh, that's lovely.
That was so good. Like, and I says, girl, I'm like, oh my God, that's Alexa. Know her. And then KJ's like, he's like, it's always like, ah. I had like the ultimate blonde moment. No fuck was coming up to me. I know it's like, Gigi, be friendly. Right? It's a friend.
Indie ring.
But then it surprised the shit out of me, and it was such a wonderful time being there. Great concert. Dean was definitely a hit. Alexa Bliss was definitely a hit. You guys just fucking knocked it out.
We should have started charging for those because we had a line. We had a line for photos. It was ridiculous.
Pot out of the pot, brother.
That should have been it, bro. Come on.
Should have set up the Cash
Should've
App
set up the
tag.
gimmick. That's it.
That's
I should have
Hold
gave
up.
you the ScotaRican shirts to sell them.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, we got stickers, guys. We have stickers. We have the stickers. ready for
Yes.
you.
Oh wait, there we are. Hold on. If it loads.
Does he have that on him? The
No,
belt was
hold,
over there.
hold,
Okay.
hold up.
Oh, look
There
at
we
that.
are.
Look at that.
Look at
I
that.
still gotta post
There
up
we
one
are.
other things that I still have. Yo,
You got to post for the rest of the year.
I try to still post up things from comic. Like, man, I know all these people on my feet are like, if this is one more fucking thing of Comic-Con, I'm gonna unfollow her. I'm gonna.
I'll not go for it.
I am done with this shit. Let it go. It was
Fuck that.
2-3 weeks.
I post whatever I want. I don't give a shit. Y'all read my story.
As
That's
do
what
I.
I'm
Like
saying.
I can only imagine. Like, damn.
I
Here's
get
like later Comic-Con. Like, god damn it, this is
Hey,
here. We're still doing
it's-
Comic-Con.
No, you know what
It's
you do is
content.
after like a month, just say Throwback Thursday. That's it.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
Flashback Fridays.
That's a new way to use it. Just rest of the year. That's it. Just do
Take
that.
me back
Wait.
Wednesdays. I don't know.
way back Wednesday.
Way back Wednesday. Yeah.
Wait, I want to know who Cuzzo's asking this to. Who's taking the Canadian Destroyer? It says, would you take a Canadian Destroyer for Bad Bunny in an indie ring? Who's taking said Destroyer?
If it's the Battle Club ring, I'll take it. Bug
Yes.
it.
Everything is beautiful. And
I'm-
the other
I'm-
ones, absolutely not.
Yeah,
I will say I'm kicking out at 1, but I will take it.
I'm not even.
This-
I'm kicking out before he pins me.
Just a straight Austin Aries no sell, straight back up onto the feet.
I'm just gonna. I'm literally gonna get up, shake his hand, thank you, brother, and walk away.
That's basically what he did with the F5, so it's fine.
Pretty much.
That's it. Just take it. Be like, whoop. Just post back up. That's all you gotta do. Take the Destroyer, then post back up. Be like, it was good.
Well,
Peace.
that's my payday. See you guys. That was a delight. I'll take the count out lost. See you later.
I only got paid for one Canadian Destroyer.
That's
They
it.
didn't tell me you had to go over though.
You spent your budget too early.
Exactly.
Damn, Matt. I would cosplay as David next year for Cup.
I will cosplay as Matt Awesome, but I will cosplay as Matt Awesome, the T-Mobile employee.
I just came in and all I heard was T-Mobile employee, and I immediately want to log off right now.
No, so Matt Awesome said he's gonna cosplay as me next year. So I said I will cosplay as Matt Awesome, but only as the T-Mobile employee.
Gigi's like, nah, I'm done. I'm done.
Don't do that.
Let me get the.
Please don't do that.
No, okay.
Don't
Look,
let
he's
him.
gonna give me the shirt.
Nah,
It works.
man. Don't do that. That's just me.
I just gotta get those. Really tight pants that the Dominicans be wearing in T-Mobile. You know, in the pointy shoes. Is that what Matt wears? Is that what Matt
wears? You don't
wears?
have to wear pointy shoes anymore.
Matt, do you wear
They
pointy
wear
shoes, Matt?
sneakers.
I think Matt wears pointy shoes.
Damn.
I was waiting for Dave to make the joke that's what Orlando just does. Or Landon does all year round, but that's what I was waiting for Dave to make this.
Listen, I get compared to Landon too much. Too much.
Yeah, that's
Get our sales.
Oh, we're sneaker. Oh, well, there you go.
Oh man. Hey, so I would rather not talk about T-Mobile while I'm off the
Okay.
clock.
Okay.
Cause fuck them niggas.
True.
No, I don't get paid salary for that. I get paid hourly. And last time I checked, a bitch was off today. Matt Awesome, you will not take over this group chat with T-Mobile talk. Absolutely not. I will block you.
Look,
Like,
he's texting me about updating a new line. This guy's ridiculous.
I was going to say, how do I know so many people that work for T-Mobile without getting discounts? What the hell is this?
Yeah.
You don't want to deal
give
with
us
T-Mobile
it anymore.
employees.
They don't trust us anymore with discounts.
I'm getting
Bro,
text messages every 2 weeks
They tried to
asking for
raise
my monthly
everybody's plan
payment.
the other day.
Oh,
I get thanked by T-Mobile every month. It says, thank you for your auto payment. It has gone through. Never have they thanked me with saying, hey, you're getting a credit on your bill this month because you're awesome. No, I don't. What's that? Who gets that? Maybe Matt does. Maybe Matt gets those text messages
guaranteed.
as much as he promotes it.
Wow.
No, what Matt does, Matt texts it from the T-Mobile phone in the store, and then he pretends like it's somebody that's giving him recognition.
He's get T-Mobile sponsored chanclas.
Oh shit, that's a thing. You should do that. All right, let's not talk about T-Mobile anymore.
I was gonna say, I feel like
she's getting more
Gigi's
angry.
saying, let's not
Like the
talk
Puerto Rican
about
is coming
T-Mobile.
out of her. So I gotta
Gigi about to leave us on the podcast.
With
Like,
this,
fuck all y'all.
she's gonna fling a talk clock from over there and somehow make it over here.
It would possibly happen though. I've seen crazier stuff happen.
Listen.
So
Gonna come in the
So
window
what
like a
have you guys
boomerang.
been doing on your free times besides talking about T-Mobile with us here on Wrestling Window? I fucking hate Matt. Fuck you. How dare you bring this goddamn conversation to this fucking
worst part is
man.
Gigi can't even blame Toe for this because Toe ain't here. This heat would go to Toe. But Toe isn't here. So it's just now Matt's gotta take the heat. I'm gonna have to take the heat later for not stopping this conversation. So yeah, it's just gonna.
So has this just become a Barry Tofus?
But at least you know.
Point of the podcast is just to bury him.
But, not the full
he's got heat with me. I still don't have a shirt yet, and yeah.
Well, you see, hey, so you're gonna have to catch the replay because I know you can't be with us. Today, but bro, where's the shirts, man? Hang on. We have mad time available.
No, damn. Just even the logo with a little Scottish and Puerto Rican flag, like
that's it.
Like everyone else has one. That's kind of.
That's all I'm saying. It's just
Or for anyone that's been able to play Spider-Man, the Cuban flag.
Yeah, how did they let that pass? Because
God only knows. They patched it today, but for the first, week of release, it's been Cuban flags instead of Puerto Rican flags.
Yep. The minute I saw that, I was like, they had so long to not, like, no one notices? Come on.
No one noticed the error. Absolutely not.
I was too busy trying to find this building in the game to notice that they were Cuban flags. So, I feel like I've let everyone down as the Puerto Rican one of the ScotaRicans. I should have taken notice.
Shame on you.
Oh my god!
I can't even tell the boss at Kane Industries about that because he definitely would be pissed.
I know.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't make the Latin 250 or Latin 500 or whatever it was. That's why.
Is Brian in this? I'm gonna finish to Brian.
That's why I didn't make it. I don't know the difference between Puerto Rico and Cuba.
He's got heat with me because he's got a few non-Spanish people on the Hispanic list. You already know one.
Does he?
Yeah, there was a few. There was a lot. There's a lot. And on the Italian one, I
don't want to
noticed.
give away people's identities.
Yeah.
But
look, I want to know when the USA Scottish 1 list comes out, or the Scottish 3. It's just like me, Isla Dawn, and it's like me, Isla Dawn, and Drew McIntyre. And I know where I am in that list, right? I'm a solid 2, right? But it's fine.
Hendry's there.
Joe Hendry. All right, okay, maybe there's like 10 of us, right?
You can't forget the local hero.
Isn't Nikki Cross Scottish?
Right. There's like 20 of us. I'm talking about indie wrestlers, right? It's fine. It's fine. Ignore the joke. It's all right. Just move on. It's okay. It's fine. Damn, just kill it. Let's do a Scottish 250 then, and just see where I fall.
I love how now we're starting to
250th
realize so
lately.
many.
You'll turn it to 200. You'll be like top 10.
Look, if I'm in that top 250, I'm delighted because there's at least 240 of us. So
you should at least be in the 500 Hispanic list that's coming out in like a week.
See, Matt Austin says.
yeah, there we go.
What, Matt? You missed it. He's the Puerto Rican of the group, so of course he has to be in the.
Yeah.
Matt just doesn't pay attention to this. He just.
You know what it is? I sent him the code for the Crocs. He's ordering them right now.
That's what it is. So he missed that whole acknowledgement part.
Oh, have you seen the Shrocks?
Yes.
Shrocks. They are They are Shrek Crocs.
Oh,
they're green and have Shrek ears.
I've not seen those. I just saw the Cars one the other day. I haven't seen those yet. I gotta look at the Shrek ones.
They're green with the Shrek ears.
Hold on, I'm pulling them up now. Hold up. Oh yeah, and they've got like a fuzzy like ankle band.
Hold on, let's do this. Hold on, let's make him
No,
big.
thank
Oh,
you.
there we go.
Here we are. The Shrocks. Oh, they've got a nose as
Pokemon
well.
one coming out too.
That's cool.
They're really just going wild with this, to be honest, at the moment.
That's cool.
I blame Matt Austin for this.
Yep.
He's the reason why the Crocs are such a trend.
It was that tag match you guys had. He showed the Croc, and that was it. It blew up.
Are we gonna have a rematch? Are we gonna have a Chancla rematch again?
Look,
are these Shrocks gonna make a debut somewhere where we have a Chancla match part 2?
I think that's a bad idea because a Shrock ear will go somewhere it's not supposed to go. So that's probably not a good idea.
I got new Crocs.
You got new Crocs?
I'm not a Croc wearer. I don't like Crocs. I don't like how they look. I just
They got, like, office
it's not
tidbits on
for
it.
me. I don't
Oh,
care
that's cool.
how fucking comfortable they are.
Look, no one explained to me that a Croc can't be a chancla. So
It's a genderfied chancla.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
We're genderfying our chanclas now.
Yes, he is because
It's either that or going back to the Chinese slipper, Gigi, and we already know that trend is over. Because I know you had every color.
So true.
She had every color.
I know when I was at Comic-Con, they definitely had Demon Slayer Crocs.
Those look cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, my daughter.
Like I saw them. I like the design. Again, you wouldn't find me like I gotta get.
I wanted to kill my cousin because he was going nuts for those, and paid almost $200 for 2 pairs. I was like, you're fucking nuts.
See, that's the thing. Like, I saw like Heroes and Villains was doing like a X-Men collab. They had like a big booth set up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that Wolverine hoodie looks dope. Oh, that Xavier School jacket looks dope. And then it screamed at me in poor in 7 different languages. It was just like, you cannot afford this. I was like, damn. Like that jacket was like $200. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You can get the same one off Amazon for like 20.
Max. No one would know the difference.
Yeah.
I can get a Sharpie and write Xavier's School for special Scottish people on it, and then it'll be basically the same.
Just for the Scottish people.
And then that's worth more because it's one of one. There's no other one like it. So there you go.
No more. You can auction it off.
That's the one thing I actually hate about Comic-Con is that you find some really cool stuff, but they're so overly expensive. And then when you actually go to like their websites, their stores, or whatever the case may be, it's at least anywhere from $10 to $20 off the original price. When you go to their locations, when you go online, where you go anywhere. But then you actually find some amazing deals. Some amazing people and some crazy ass booths that they work in. and then they cut you a great deal on a lot of things. I definitely I did a lot of shopping at Comic Con.
So,
A
so
little.
what's the consensus on how much you spend in Comic Con? I've never been to Comic Con. That's crazy.
Too much.
Never been. Is it too much? Now, do you spend more money on the entrance of it, or do you spend more money on like the meet and greets and
It's definitely the shopping, I feel like.
So, my personal experience, I think the most expensive meet and greet I had was when I met Mercedes Monet.
Wait, she was more expensive than Ric Flair.
Ric Flair was free.
Yeah, he was at the eBay thing, right?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, he was at the eBay thing. He was doing Celebrity Mint. He has a new
I saw that,
trading card or a coins or something like that. No, he was mentioning it. That's made out of real gold, real silver. So these are like very exclusive things that he's doing with Celebrity Mint, and that thing that he was doing at eBay, that was totally for free.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's dope.
You either got a signature or you got a photo with him.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And it's like they don't even tell you, "Hey, look over here." No, they're just like, "Here, give me your phone, give me the camera." Thank you. Next.
Oh wow.
And then you just
See,
kept it
that
moving.
was my thing, right? Because 3 of my biggest idols in the world were at Comic Con. Ewan McGregor, David Tennant, and Karen Gillan, right? I am not shelling out over $200 for literal 30 seconds of, hi, how you doing? Picture, bye. All right, okay, sick. So what I did do, though, there was the $7 a pop stall, and they brought their own people. And I'm a massive Walking Dead fan, and Ross Marquand was there. And Aaron was one of my favorites. So like I got like a signed pop. He put a message and shit on it.
Awesome.
And like he was, I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't an awful lot, but it was like up to his discretion. So like me and Ella were like talking to him for like a solid 10 minutes, and I was asking him like all manner of acting questions and stuff about Walking Dead and all that jazz, and he was like loving it, and we just got to chat until eventually his like handler person like gave him the nudge, like, yeah, we've got a big line now, we need to move him on. But like it was like his discretion. It was like a solid 10 minutes, whereas like all these like official like New York Comic Con ones were like in and out. Like I just walked up to Mick Foley because he had no line, and I was like, look, Mick, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not buying anything. I just want to shake your hand, say nice to meet you, thanks for everything you've done for the business, and he appreciated that, and it was great, and we had a wee chat about wrestling in general, but like that area of the con was more interesting to me than the actual like, yeah, shell out $260 to get a photo with Chris Evans, and I'm like, yeah,
that's a lot.
But like, yeah.
But, I mean, I've been to sneaker con, so I've spent a stupid amount of money.
Sneaker con?
Yeah. It's essentially like a Comic Con. Just there's a bunch of resellers. They resell all the sneakers that they have in bulk, and then you have some people that own stores that just buy out the whole booth. So these guys will come in,
and then you have those who are actually like their own independent artists, so they actually create designs on like white Air Forces and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
those are unique, and if you spend up, I think the most you should spend for those type of sneakers is about $300, give or take.
Yeah,
and because these are one of one designs, these guys take their time with it,
Yeah.
But like, there's some really like nice ones. I saw like some Chucky ones that were straight fire. They even put like the little hair on the tongue and shit. It was pretty crazy.
Oh, that's fire.
But that's a lot of money that they spend to sneak on that. I know somebody spent almost $20,000 on sneakers alone that one weekend. So,
I have with like exclusive shoes. I have like the worst luck. Like I've seen your troubles, Dave, but that's like you're like actively looking.
we're not gonna get into my troubles.
But like the amount of times where like I'm 0 for 3 on Adidas website. The first time was when they released Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PlayStation. They released Miles Morales Adidas Superstars. I had them in my cart. I was paying for them, and it just kept cycling. And then it went out of stock, and I was like, "How the hell?" And then in the last 2 weeks, it's happened twice because they released 2 separate shoes for the new game, and there was one that was just it was regular spider suit colors, but the base of the shoe was the symbiote.
Yes.
And then they released other ones today, like actual like training shoes, like gym shoes that wear symbiote, and they looked awesome. And I'm 0 for 3.
Yeah, the Miles ones, same thing happened to me. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not trying.
Yeah.
If I don't find them,
and then like
you guys don't want to know my track record.
Bro, you look at these things like StockX and all that stuff where it's like just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
No, StockX fucking robs.
Don't buy on StockX unless you want to buy fake stuff.
Yeah, the track record of them just selling fake shit and people buying. At
Nike has released information that Nike themselves purchased fake sneakers, sold it to StockX, and they approved it as authentic. Nike themselves has done it. Their authentication process is terrible.
Jesus,
I tell it to everybody. And because if that's the case, then you should just go on the website that sells the fake sneakers
and just buy those.
And just buy it there because those shits are like $40-$50.
Yeah.
And to be honest, they look pretty decent. Like they'll pass as legit. And you know, this is not high school anymore. So like, I mean, KJ, I don't know if I'm pretty sure you never experienced this, but like in New York, if you wore fake sneakers to school, like people would literally look at your sneakers and like inspect the shits.
Oh yeah,
if they were
you got that back. See,
right?
I had a.
You would get bullied for that shit.
Yep.
Which was fucking crazy. Now it's like, you're not looking at my fucking feet for nothing. Don't touch my fucking feet. I'll step on your fucking head. Curb stomp the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's where you get the ones with the most weirdest logo for the NBA logo. It's like, how do you even look like the Jumpman? Like what?
Oh, with the dick hanging out.
You're like, nah, man, these are the Shaqs. It's like, nah. It's not. Like, hold on, let's put Gigi over here until she gets back. Yeah, again, the track record with this stuff is just like, that was
last
me.
Year? Last year? No, the year before, 2021. Yeah, I did a tally on how many like losses I took from just sneakers itself. My record was 10 and 192. I saved a lot of money by missing all those sneakers, but just think about that.
So in the long run, is it a loss if you didn't spend that much money?
No, exactly. So I'm not complaining, but at the same time, I'm complaining.
Yeah. It's
one of those things. But now I don't pay anything over retail for sneakers because I just refuse.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth it. And it's if it's a pair that I know, like, you know what, it's color wave's good, it looks it's like, all right, maybe, but then still I'd rather just it's still you're gonna get
the pair. I showed you the pair of the Terror Squad Uptown. Hopefully Pete sees those.
See, those are fire. Those need to be worn in a ring in the Bronx. That needs to happen.
Yeah, definitely a Bronx. It's definitely a tell me you're from the Bronx without telling me you're from the Bronx sneaker.
Right.
But I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should wear them anymore because Jada Pinkett Smith got them now, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know. Maybe if you wear them, then it's just gonna start making you say some weird confessions. You shouldn't
Somebody
be saying.
said in the comments that instead of Terror Squad, the TS stood for Tupac Shakur. I fell on the floor, man. I was crying of laughter. And somebody said it's not Terror Squad, it's Tupac Shakur.
I know.
No, it's Terror Squad. It's just a different kind of terror now. That's all it is.
I'm gonna get a text from Dave telling me he had an entanglement with Federated.
He's gonna blame it on us. He's like, you went to Kane Industries. I joined Federated. That was a get back.
Yeah, Kane versus Federated.
No, we got friends at Federated though. Shout out to Rembrandt. Yeah. He's cool. I know you guys don't have the best friendship with him. As far as Kane Industries goes, I think he's all right. Oh, there we go. We got Gigi back. There we go.
I mean, as far as Kane Industries goes, I remember him being there one time when I was there, and it was the Gold Rush Rumble. Now, I remember he went out one number before me. Now, I hear the count. I hear the countdown. I see him go out. Now, I didn't see him come back, but by the time I went out, hit the ring, blew up. I'm like, what the hell is Rembrandt? Yeah. I get to the back. He's sitting there with his feet kicked up. I'm like, yo, where did you go? He was like, oh, bro, I got eliminated before you even came in. I'm like, what? I was like, I'm excited. We've never actually been in the ring together at this point. Obviously, we've been in the ring together since won the titles obviously on someone. But like back then, we hadn't shared the ring. Even in training, we hadn't shared the ring. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be dope. We'll do this, that. The next thing he goes, yeah, sure. When you get in, he was the number before me. By the time I got there, he was gone. Like, wasn't even at ringside.
Wait,
he was gone.
You never trained with him?
What?
You never trained with him?
I've never been in a ring with Rembrandt until we took the titles off him.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting turn of events.
Because that's like at training, normally we go with other people to, like, you know, like, it's why me and you don't always go together. It's why, like, Gamble and Cuzzo don't always go together. Like, you always go with someone that's less experienced to get the best out of the drill. So we don't always end up going. We never end up going together. So up until that point, that we took his head off and won the titles, had never actually been in the same ring. Oh, there it is.
Well then, again, the more you know. Yeah, I remember that Rumble. Again, it was like, you know what? Yeah, we could have a 3-man advantage, and then Rem goes. Could have worked.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, as wise man once said.
Rem said, "Easy payday. We out."
Somebody had to cut the check.
For the cash app.
Rem came in and pulled a Santino.
Imagine.
Christ, I better watch what I'm saying. I've got a Rumble next week. Next week, I've got a Rumble in like 2 days.
I was gonna say Saturday, yeah, at NYWC.
Yeah. I can't say too much. I might jinx myself.
Yeah, don't say that, because then it's like oh shit. Get that text from Rem. Listen, hey, so you talk shit, huh? Now you out.
Get your shit in and get eliminated, brother.
No, he's got to get a win.
Now, in this Rumble, who are you kind of like wanting to like tussle with? Like, if you get in there, you're in the. If there's one particular person in this Rumble that you're like, I still want them to be in there, so I can just like kind of wrestle with them. Who would that be?
See, I was looking at the kind of promotional stuff that they've been putting out, and all the people, due to people pulling out and stuff out with their control, which is perfectly understandable, but because of that, uh, all the people I thought I wanted to get in there with are now in other matches. So like, I've already outlasted them in the Rumble, so that's one positive. I mean, like, so I'm looking here. I mean, Pat Fitzpatrick's in there, and that's someone I've not even come across in VPW, so that could be interesting. Sow the seeds for something down the line. But yeah, there's there was a couple of names were meant to be in there, but they've now got other matches because of people pulling out and other stuff. But I'm not going to complain. It's a big ass venue, and I'm getting to go out there and do my thing. So I ain't complaining.
No, and there's a lot of talent that are going to be there that night. That you never know. Maybe they decide let's work again. Let's do double duty. I saw Grandpa Mikey's in there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Be careful for his whippersnapper if he decides to get in the Rumble. So
like there is a lot of talent on this card that interesting, and like of the initial card that was announced, I was excited to see Chris Masters in a ring again. Like, I'll be completely honest, I fucking forgot about Chris Masters. I was oh damn, Chris Masters is still going, because he's NWA, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, I don't watch NWA. I've seen clips, but it's usually clips of like at the moment it's all clips of like EC3 and Tyrus, like that you see.
They just got a new TV deal too.
Yeah, they're going to be on CW, so yeah, it's going to hopefully boost them up, because yeah, it's kind of one of those that's like, if you know about it, you know about it. If not, not really.
But that's why they didn't they like force Titus to retire?
I want to say that was gimmicky, but I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen clips. I saw that he was like forced to retire, but I don't know what the permutations of that are.
Yeah.
But no, but one person I'm really interested to see at this show is John Silver, because Uncle Steve has been trying to get me to go out to Long Island to do karaoke with John Silver since I moved here. And I've just never been available when they've done it. So that's the first time I'm actually getting to meet him. So that'll be fun. But there's a bunch, like Tommy Dreamer's on that card, and I've loved Tommy Dreamer. Like, I don't know if you remember, like the little tiny like plastic action figures, like the wrestling figures, like they were tiny, like their arms moved and that was it. But the first one of those that I ever got was Tommy Dreamer when I was like 7, 8, and like I loved it because he came with like a chair and like a barbed wire 2x4 and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
I was like, damn, this is cool. And then obviously playing like SmackDown versus Raw 2008, he was in it, and he had the possibly problematic thing now, but he had the extremist trait, but which meant he could throw a chair and do the Van Daminator thing. So I loved him on the games, and then obviously growing up a bit more, you go back and you watch how amazing he was. So that'll be really cool to watch him at work. But yeah, it's in a couple of days. Then we've got a couple of VPW shows coming up. Hopefully I'll be around. We'll see what happens.
We keep saying it's going to be in full force, so hopefully we'll see what happens.
Fingers crossed. We'll see if the paperwork goes through in time.
Again, I'm working on it.
You guys know a guy that knows a guy.
I've been doing a lot of paperwork, but it's annoying. I'm dotting a lot of I's and T's. It's
well, then do it faster, right?
I get it.
I can't because I'm doing this right now. It's
Do you know what? Do you know really what it feels like, Gigi? It feels like yeah. You ever seen Zootropolis, whatever it's called? Yeah. See when they go to the DMV and it's the sloths. Yep. That's the paperwork going through to appeal my suspension that was handed down in February.
I gave it a lot of it, so maybe that's what's happening once I give it in. Is they're just taking forever to look through?
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Sir, get your life together, Raymond.
I tried again.
Get it together.
I got suspended there for no reason.
Again, Raymond, there's a problem.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
She called me my full name. Again, where's Tom?
Yo, listen, that's definitely a parent thing because I call my kids by their full names and they get scared. They stop mid sentence and they look because they know they fucked up. So when somebody calls you by your full government name, it's over.
No. So I'll call her by her first name and her middle name. But if I call her by the whole thing, like a travel quest and a pimp name slipback, she knows that she's like, I fucked up. But I just
Parenting 101. Just call them by their full name. It scares the shit out of them.
Oh, see, I have the opposite with the missus. I have if I call her anything but babe, there's an issue. Where it's like if I'm trying to get Gigi, you saw it happen firsthand. Where it was babe, Ella, Gabriella. Oh no, I done goofed. I was like that look. I was like, oh, oops, sure. She was like, what did you call me? I'm like, your name.
Yeah, no, you can't do that, bro. That's
no.
That is a yeah. No.
I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Yep, like that's.
It was dark. There was a lot of rain.
You had a mask on too.
It was just. Yeah.
They would have never known. KJ Neck was under this mask.
Would have put me in that casket that was behind me. That was, bro. I got heat for that. I didn't even think about it. I was like, we were doing like a full-on photo shoot next to this casket prop, backdrop.
Oh God!
And I was the fiend. And I didn't even think twice about it. I just like, oh yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
No, and then like there was a dude dressed as Triple H, and he was like, "Oh, that's in poor taste, boo!" And I was like, "Wait, what? Oh shit! I didn't mean that. Oops." But we maybe did toe the line a little bit when there was. I will admit I was not part of the photo, but there was a photo taken where it was all the dead wrestlers tried to get in the casket.
Oh.
So it was like all the Macho Men. It was bloody. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was like a dozen of them all trying to get in this casket. Oh shit! That's my phone on the floor.
That was the moment right there. Just like nope, just yeah. Yep, that's Comic-Con for you folks.
Yeah, Comic-Con. Yeah, that was honestly like some of the I saw some of the weirdest shit. I saw some of the coolest shit. Like I think potentially like my favorite thing that I saw, best cosplay of the entire weekend. I flipped out when I saw this. Ella did as well. There was someone. Have you ever seen Tangled?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that version of Rapunzel, but as a Fallen Order Jedi, it was incredible. That was so cool.
Got you. That's interesting.
Like all my favorite cosplays of the weekend, they were all like crossover like that.
Yeah, that's always cool because it's like to see the mashups and see. Yeah, That's interesting.
I saw one kid that it was posted on the internet. The guy was dressed as Blake Man.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that today. That shit had me dying. I
It
was
was so
like,
good.
that's it.
So good.
There was one I saw as well. It was a group of stormtroopers, but all the stormtroopers were Pokemon.
Ooh.
So it was like, oh, you know how like all the different legions of stormtrooper have different helmets, where it was like all their different like legions were different Pokemon. I was like, that's dope. There was you ever read or seen The Batman Who Laughs?
Yeah.
Yeah, where like the Joker takes over Batman. Yeah. It was that, but if the Batman Who Laughs was Deadpool.
Oh, that's fire.
Like there was so many. There was so many where I was like, that is incredible. But they were all like that like crossover where it was like, yeah, what if this one thing was also this thing?
Yeah.
And it was like, so many of them were cool. Like I thought we were doing well with the Fiend and Alexa Bliss, and I thought that was cool. But then you start seeing all these people that have like handmade their costumes.
Yeah.
All these like hybrid costumes that they've made from scratch. You're just like, damn, right, okay, cool.
That's cool though. When it's something like that it's like the crossover and just ideas you would have never thought. Yeah, let's mix this with this, and that's awesome.
That was what was the other one? It was like someone had mashed up like it was something weird. It was like Michael Myers and E.T. or something like that, and I was like, how do you sit there and come up with that concept? Like, it was like.
Well, I guess Michael did just want to go home, so that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
And that was the funniest one.
I see what you did there.
People who were like walking around, and just in case you didn't know what they were, they had a speaker playing their character's theme music. So like that cracked me up. That's
just to make sure, like, nah, you're getting this. Like, I spent too much time and possibly money because a lot of these costumes I saw people were dropping bread on. Like a lot of the ones I followed were like the Ranger ones, and they bought everything, custom made helmets, the suits. I'm like, yeah, you spent a lot of money on that. Like, geez.
A lot of those guys, though, I know that they have like those 3D printing machines that they make helmets and shit.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. I wanted to do Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I had a look online to see how much it would be for the armor and all that. And I found the armor on Etsy for like $20. And I was like, oh shit, this is really cool. Right, okay, let's have a look. It wasn't the armor. It was a blueprint for the 3D printer of the armor for $20. So someone had on I can't remember what the program's called, but whatever the program is on Windows to make like, models, they had went on and made a 3D model of the armor pieces, and you paid $20 for the download for the files to send to the 3D printer to then print out the armor.
It's fucked up.
You know how many people probably just said, oh, this is cheap as hell. Order. The minute it gets there, it's like, what the fuck is it? Papers?
Yeah.
What is this? Like, what?
It's like you order something from Wish.
Yo, the amount of times that used to happen to people. That's just like, come on. Like, you're not going to get this for like less than $10. Like,
my favorite thing that of that ilk that happened, it happened over the summer when I was doing one of my shows back home, and one of the other characters needed what was it? It was a 16-inch bong they were meant to get for their character. So they ordered a 16-inch bong, and then it came and it was like that size. And I was like, I've got something to tell you if you think that's 16 inches. Boy, if I get something to show you. and they sure as shit, they used it in the show. This little tiny fucking bong is what they used in the show.
I would love if there's a line that makes it say that it's 16 inches though, just for you to be like,
There was.
oh,
There was. That's why it had to be 16 inches.
I love
It's this
it.
little tiny thing like that.
That's it, because you know every guy in that crowd was like, see, that's 16 inches. So got again, this is why you have to proofread everything you order, everyone. Proofread what you're ordering. And
it's that new one as well, that Team U as well.
Oh no, that I still feel like is just it's a scam. Like I've seen so many people order from that and then get hacked. So it's like, I'm good.
Like so my brother back home, he's ordered a bunch of stuff off it and he got it all fair enough, but it's all like like it's all shit. Like it's like he got like, you know, those little like water pellet like guns.
Okay, yeah.
Like they just shoot water pellets. He's bought like half a dozen of those.
And
like
they all
arrived. They all worked for a bit anyway. And then he bought like a bunch of like golf tees and stuff, like novelty golf tees. So like random shit like that, it works for. But when they're like advertising like a PS5 for $20, like it's.
I've seen someone order one of those and it comes like the most. It's almost like the things you get at the 99-cent store, like that little system that is just like you'll get the most random Nintendo games on there, like a bootleg version of Mario or something like that.
I had a friend in school. He ordered like off of a Wish adjacent site. He ordered I want to say it was like a DS or something.
Okay.
He ordered like a 3DS off of this site, and it came, and it had like pre-installed. It had like like basically just a folder, and it was bootlegs of hundreds of games. Like everything. It was like Zelda, Mario Kart, Mario Brothers, bloody this was the one that I remember specifically. It was the Hannah Montana dance game on his DS. He was pissed. He was like, what the fuck? And it was all those kind of games. So it was like Hannah Montana, High School Musical, Camp Rock. But like there was hundreds of these games, but it was just all ripped files.
So they're not,
and they all worked. They all worked.
Oh, it worked.
They all worked. Like this fake DS, like it wasn't a real DS, it was a fake DS. It basically had the raw file of all these games, and it ran on this fake system that they put in like a DS case. And then I remember my other friend, after witnessing this, bought an Xbox from the same site. And 2 weeks later, it showed up, and it was a white cardboard box with a green X drawn on it. That was
it. Like the prop that everyone uses, like, hey, you said you wanted an Xbox.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was quite literally. So one friend got amazing luck, and he got hundreds of these games for like $50 on a fake DS, and then my other friend got a white cardboard Xbox.
You should have ordered the DS.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's terrible.
I know.
That's terrible. Not to the first one. The first one sounded like he got a good.
Oh, first one, he's loving life.
He was chilling and stuff. The second one looked like he was shit out of luck.
The second one was like, "Yo, never again. I'm done."
I know. Like that's like, I've been getting into buying like old games recently. Like I'm saying old, but like early 2000s. Like, which is still Look,
No,
early
fuck you.
2000s is still
Fuck you.
20 years ago. 20 years
No.
ago.
No, we're not gonna.
This
do
is where I also
Like-
forget KJ is younger than me, and it's like,
Like,
yeah.
guys, look,
He's younger
see
than all of us.
see in a world where if we got a DeLorean and traveled the same period of time that Marty McFly did in Back to the Future, we would end up in 1993. That's where we would go. If we got in the DeLorean and went the same length of time, we would end up in 1993. We are closer to 2050 than we are to 1980. It is.
I
We're
think
gonna put KJ in timeout for a second.
Yeah,
I think I would end up going a little bit more back to get that book that Homeboy ended up getting where he got massively rich. I'm gonna go back to that timeline
yeah, for
so I
sure.
can get that book back.
We were talking about old school stuff, and I was gonna bring this one out.
Oh, the Pokemon Red Game Boy.
Well, see, I
cartridge.
had that. Like, I'm not.
Oh, my bad, Dave. KJ is not impressed. Okay.
Yeah,
But no,
I
no,
love how we're like, oh.
No, I
KJ's
mean,
like, oh, that's cool.
I'm just trying to say I'm not that much younger that I don't remember Game Boy. Damn, that was the first console I had.
Me personally, I would start looking because I was thinking about it, some more N64 games for the simplicity is that I still have my N64. It still works. It's still in mint condition. I have the No Mercy game, but I don't have any of the
Let's get this
WCW
tournament
games.
going on.
Wait, what?
Let's get this tournament going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the controllers too. Don't fuck
bring the
around. We'll
pateles.
go for it, bro.
bring
We'll
the
make
pateles
custom
over.
characters, and for every time we lose, the other person that loses has to change something in their custom character.
All right, sounds good to me. I remember my custom character it was the Kane suit, and it was white and blue. So it was Blue Kane before Blue Kane was Blue Kane.
I like that. So I had a female character, of course, you know, I had to. But the thing is that my friends always had like their Stone Cold game, their Stone Cold characters and everything like that, and they would beast over the game prior. Like, I'm okay. I am a decent player. I am not an advanced player because there's certain people that are just like this. Drink my soda. That's all you got? And I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing to me? And then like,
they used to get the little marks on their thumbs.
Bro,
my female character got
Remember
her
the
tits
thumb marks?
done.
Oh.
Bro,
Her
I
ass
thought we used to
done.
build those calluses right there. That was it. That's all you got.
That was the original callus before we started lifting weights.
My creative character
thumbs.
had more work done than your typical Dominican girl from the Heights getting work done in DR.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
Because I was just in the Heights.
My creative character went through it.
I saw all of them today. I was in the Heights earlier.
My creative character went from the glutes to the titties to the arms to the nose to the hair. My hair, she was bald. They made her bald. I was so sad. I was like, I'm never playing with you guys ever again. Same time next week. Wild. I'll see you guys next week. But I always love the game. It's always great. I think for me, N64 would definitely be where I would get any retro games if I wanted to, like, kind of dibble dabble in that. I'm currently right now, I can't dibble dabble in anything because I went absolutely apeshit crazy at Comic-Con, but I knew I was gonna go apeshit crazy, so I set myself up for it, and it was worth it. Every fucking last penny. Every last penny. It was so worth it.
Yeah, as long as it was worth it, right?
Oh yeah. That and the 7 bags that I have from it, yeah, it was definitely worth it. I condensed them as well. So I just want to put that out there. I just went a little crazy. But it's Comic-Con. How can you not?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I definitely, like, made my money back by getting into that Paramount Plus like after party thing. It was like in like the top floor at the very end of the place on Saturday night, and it was like a horror Paramount Plus like after party thing to promote their horror slate for October.
Right. Yes.
And they had like free food, free drink, and then they had like a claw machine that you could win free merch with your tokens that they gave you for free at the door. I definitely got my money's worth. But like I was like getting margaritas, I was double fisting margaritas that regularly in the rest of the event were like $14 a pop. So I was like grabbing 2 at a time. I had margaritas, I had beers, I had this like grenadine drink, but they didn't have grenadine, so they just put actual just cherries in it. So it was just vodka with a couple of cherries at the top, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll have that.
That's a dirty. That's what you
That's
call a
always
dirty
good.
Shirley Temple.
Basically,
Always good.
Yeah, they were doing. They had like the guys coming out with trays of food, but did like the food in reverse, because like we had like black and white cookies and cannolis coming out first, and then ended with a chicken sandwich. Like it all came out in reverse. I
like diabetes.
I did rip the piss a little bit with the merch, because the claw machine basically what it worked was you gave your token over, you played the claw machine, you get 3 attempts to win something. So there was like hats, there was these little plastic balls that had stuff inside them, there was like candy, but if you didn't win anything, they gave you like a set of like enamel pins. So they gave you the pins. Because you didn't win. So they'll give you the pins and you can go away. But as the night was kind of drawn to a close, people started leaving. They still had shit tons of merch. And I had been talking to the girl that was running back and forth, getting the merch from the back and then putting it in the machines. So I'd been talking to her as she was running back and forth. And then she comes by towards the end of the night. I was like, here. I really, really wanted one of those hats. What's the chances? And she was like, 2 minutes. She walks behind the curtain and like 3 hats come flying over the top of the curtain. And then about 10 minutes later, she comes back with a big bag of all the different stuff. And she was like, right, go and take something. So I took some sweets and like, I took one of the plastic balls and we took something else, took more enamel pins, took some stickers. She was like, yeah, you're good. We'll get shit tons of this, and this is the last night we're doing this. So she went away back. I gave the little plastic ball to Ella. She opens it up. She opens up the thing. It's a year of free Paramount Plus. So we really got a year free for free without even winning it. We just got handed it. Got handed a year free, which is like worth like $70, and so that's worth $70. The beanie is like 20. All the enamel pins, all the shit I took, I definitely got my money back for what I spent on Ross Mark 1. That was the long and short of the story.
Now,
definitely made my money back
because you're Puerto Rican. Just so we're clear on this.
I was going to say it was Scottish charm, but yeah, we'll go with Puerto Rican. We'll say that.
They thought you had coquito with you. And that's why they, you don't hook this guy up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he carned his way into a bunch of free stuff.
He got his payday.
Honestly,
He got his payday.
see if you treat people nice, with respect, you engage in conversation. When you eventually ask for something, they're more likely to say yes.
Yeah.
And we also kind of blagged our way into that event in the first place. Because my motto is, the worst they can say is no. So, like, if you just walk by looking as if you know what you're doing,
like you own the place.
The worst they can say is no. Like, the best thing that happens, you get in, you get a bunch of free shit. The worst that happens, they say no. You leave, you get a chopped cheese and a bloody root beer, and you go home. That's
Nothing wrong
it.
with chopped cheese, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That would have been a pretty satisfying consolation prize. But I got fed for free. So.
Facts.
It's a win-win.
Facts. Listen, I can't even say anything because it's true though. It's like you're nice to people, you talk to them. I want to say was it on Friday? Yeah, Friday. I went to Comic-Con by myself because Thursday I went with my daughter. Friday I was on the show. I was doing a lot of like recording content with Machoverse and everything like that day, but I was also meeting other people, and I made sure to meet Matt Hardy as I was dressed up as Lita because I'm an asshole, and I wanted to make sure I captured that moment. He was cool about it, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But towards the end of the day, while the show floor was basically getting closed up and everything like that, I'm purchasing last minute things, and I was keeping an eye out for anything that's Demon Slayer because my daughter's heavily into Demon Slayer. She loves that. She loves Nezuko. She loves everything
Mine
about it.
too.
You know, so that's her shit. So I found something and it was really fucking cool. And I said, holy shit, bro, how much is that? Told me the price. I said, fuck it, just give it to me. I want it. And he took forever to find it. And they felt like a little bad for me because the guy was like kind of new. So I was like, listen, you guys are closing. Don't even stress it. Do you guys even have it? And the guy that was helping him out, he's like, no, we definitely have it. I was like, awesome. My daughter's going to love this. Her and I were dressed as Nezuko. I showed him the picture. He was like, you know what? I think I got something for you. Give me 1 second. He ends up going around the booth that he was in, comes back, gives me another big ass piece. And this shit is massive. Like, this shit's about the size of my torso. All right? This shit is huge. And he was like, this one's kind of messed up. I'll just give it to you. We're not going to sell it. I'll just give it to you. And if you look at it, what's messed up about it is like somebody was testing out their markers for, I guess, whoever the artist was testing out his markers on one of them and was just was scribbling on the corner of it. But it wasn't chipped. It wasn't cracked. It legit looked like a signature.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, did somebody sign this? And the guy told me the story. No, somebody was just using the marker. And I was like, oh. He was like, yeah, take it. It's yours. For real?
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Like, my daughter will love it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no doubt. By the way, cool Lita cosplay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. It was the Lita cosplay that did it too. Let's go.
Sometimes people just are suckers for those cosplays. It's like, hey, I wasn't expecting to see all this wrestling cosplay, and I just so happened to really love Lita when I was younger. Here, right? Like that's good.
And that was so last minute awesome. Put on too. That was like so last minute, and I was like, fuck it.
And then it looked like it had a lot of thought put into it, though.
Facts.
It really parachute
like
pants and a fishnet top. That's as far as that went. I already got the red hair.
Dressed as Lita. Like you had to happen to have the cargo pants just lying around your house. I think not. You could say it's fun.
And those, by far, this was the most comfortable Comic-Con I have ever I've never been so fucking comfortable in my whole life. For those pants, lightweight. It was already hot. It was sticky. Saturday was raining, so we people just being wet and nasty in the Java Center.
Let's talk about this rain thing for a quick second. Right?
How are we getting it every weekend?
Been raining? Yeah. What?
Every Saturday?
Yo,
not even Sunday. Not even the weekend. Just Saturday.
Saturday every week.
For the past like 17 weeks, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm checking the weather app now. There's a chance of rain for this fucking Saturday.
No, stop. Because they said
80.
it was going to be 80 degrees. It's
I heard
supposed
80.
to be puti weather. No, we're supposed to have puti weather.
I
I'm
still
looking
have
at
my
the app.
Hoochie Daddy shorts
It's a
ready,
whole,
just in case.
it's a
No,
whole
Ray.
weekend of rain.
You will not do this to me. I'm out. Bitch.
That moment she forgot, I control it. So I can just, and you're back.
I know, I'm back.
And now you're gone.
Oh, I got there.
Oh, wow. Yo, that's it. That's it. Now,
yeah.
now I was
That's a
always
wrap.
defending
Cut the
you.
check.
I was always defending
Cut the
you
check.
and making sure that you would not get put through a table, Ray, and then you knock me out.
Put through a table?
Well, yes.
Wait,
Well,
who's trying to put you to the table?
Apparently,
Y'all going to a Bills game?
Every person that
Penny.
comes on here, they try to convince someone to put me through a table. I don't know
Shit,
why.
Who's
it's
always
like,
defending you? It's
Lana.
me. It's me. It's me. It's DDP. All right. I'm trying to protect you, and you just knocked me out of the podcast while Toe's not here. Oh, it's on. I am speaking. I'm going to speak to Auntie,
literally,
and we're going to have work.
Speak to Auntie.
La tia. That's it. Auntie Lala coming for you now.
I had to give Toe a moment.
With great power comes great responsibility.
And you fucked
That's
up.
what he's using right now. Is all
You
this
done
power,
goofed.
and because of that, you're responsible for the actions that are going to occur to you.
Yep.
By the hands of Gigi and everybody else that wants to put you to a table.
This just sounds like that scene from Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
We know a couple people that can do this, right? I'm just saying now. Yeah, I'm here. All right. So, jumping back to wrestling and everything like that, you guys.
Yes, we have gone on a hour-long tangent.
Oh wait, hold on.
Everything
Just
else
so
about
you
wrestling.
guys know,
This
like,
shit, we're just happy to have you guys as company, man.
Hold on,
Overall,
let's
yes,
make
the
Dave
stickers.
big so he can show the
Make David big. What kind of special potions you brewing over there?
That's right.
This podcast is not sponsored by Blue Chew. So.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
And then I have
That's how we get sponsorship. Thanks, Raymond.
What?
My dudes get 6-inch lifts in his boots.
No, that's
5.5. And I have the King of Pendejo style stickers coming soon.
Oh, those are gonna be fire.
I
need that in my life.
I wish I was lying. I overheard someone talking to an announcer, and it was like, "How do you want to be billed?" And he's like, "I want to be billed as blah 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 6'6". And I looked at him, I'm like, "Dude, you're 5'10" on a good day. What the hell are you talking about?" I go back there. Dude, his lift's on this thick.
Oh shit!
And he's still like 6'2" at a push.
Wow.
Getting billed as 6'6".
Yeah,
Dude's tiny. Like, got booked as a giant as well. Like, booked as a giant, and he was like the smallest guy in the match with lifts on that size.
Platforms.
I'm like, dude, what? I'm sure I saw bloody John Travolta turn up on these in Saturday Night Fever. What the hell is this?
I can't wait for after the podcast goes off air because I need to know who. Because I need to know who's doing this. Who is booked as a giant, and then.
Well, I don't even know if you know them, but yeah, it's bloody hilarious.
Ray knows everything.
Like, I'm just chilling in the corner. Like, I'm not even doing anything on that show. I'm just chilling, and I'm like, tell me.
Lie.
6'6"
You know
where?
you're a low-key booker to that. You know it. You just don't want to say it on air. It's okay. Your secret is safe with us.
KJ
No,
Khan
I'm just chilling.
is the booker.
I'm just saying that. I'm like, it's 6'6". That's damn. It just reminded me of that tweet. Yeah, if you've ever seen it, it's this tweet, and it's like, oh yeah, I met my sister's 6'3" boyfriend today. I'm 5'10", and wouldn't you know it, we're the same height.
Oh shit!
Just reminded me of that when I saw it. I was like, that's brilliant.
Wow.
But like, and I know we flub our stats a little bit, but come on.
But there's a limitation to it. No.
I know that's in your Tinder profile.
This
is your numbers.
Oh man.
I am weak.
Like you can make yourself 6'6" on 2K. When you've got Hornswoggle at bloody shoulder height, you can't really say that you're 6'6".
Not Hornswoggle. What do you do to you?
Don't make fun of the midgets. I'm sorry. Small people. Little people.
Damn, you're going to get taken to the court under the ring.
Little people's
Damn it, Gigi, don't go to little people's court. We saw what happened to Triple H and Shawn Michaels. It doesn't end well.
That's a very
Last
underrated
time I
skit.
checked, it was
So good
pretty
though.
spacious. It looks more spacious than a fucking Brooklyn apartment. I'm just gonna put that out there right there.
Yo, dead ass.
But, I mean, what you see here is my entire living space. That's it. You're against the window, and that's it. Get shared bathroom.
He's in solitary confinement.
I'm actually in a Swedish prison. That's why you've not seen me in a while.
I
so
think
that's why we can't
get to
contract
Rikers
for
Island.
Smuggle
No,
is
he's in Rikers
renting
Island.
out some space underneath the ring. I think he's subletting. I'm just putting that out.
I know. Smoggle needs a roommate. I'm looking.
Oh man. So we are getting towards I think Crown Jewel. AEW has what next pay-per-view AEW has? Like
Revolution?
There's so many. There's just so many.
Well, they just announced another one for December now. World's End.
World's
End.
Wait,
like the Simon Pegg movie?
That's it. Yeah, pretty much.
Basically,
Crown Jewel, I'm not really here for it. That's just them what they want to do with Saudi. But I am intrigued on who do you guys think is behind the Joker mask? Now, usually, or excuse me, not the Joker mask, the Devil mask. Now, we're all kind of knowing that it was MJF behind the Devil's mask, but they're really kind of leaning towards that it's not going to be him.
Yeah.
Right? It's just too much of a play like, oh, we know it's you. We know it's you behind the mask. And it's like, okay, now we know it's not him.
Yeah.
Y'all playing it way too hard. You would think they would peel it back a bit so maybe people can actually think maybe it is him. But in your opinion, who would be hidden behind that devil mask now?
I think like the obvious would have been Adam Cole, but then obviously it's like it is a legit injury he's got, and he's legit had surgery, and so I don't think it would be him. However, depending on how long they string it out, it could in the end be Adam Cole. It's just like obviously for these vignettes and stuff and these backstage segments, they've got an extra doing it for him whilst he's recovering. Or and in the end, the big reveal would be Adam Cole. But I think you could be looking at Kyle O'Reilly. I was going to say
that's my money.
You could be looking at Roddy Strong as well. Like,
well, we also got to think of somebody that's not injured, because I hear Kyle O'Reilly's. I think it was the neck. It was
close to return
bad.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking outside the box. Maybe Scorpio Sky.
If it's not Danhausen, I'm not watching AEW again.
You know what? It's been
very nice
the whole time. It was
he's very
he is a lovely man.
That was him. It was just him.
I like you. I thought for a while maybe it was, you know, Adam Cole. Him attacking Jay White would definitely seem the right move, especially with their history and everything. But if it's not that Adam, then I'm wondering if it's the other Adam, Adam Copeland.
See, that's what I thought it could have been as well. When they first did it, I was like, oh, that's who it could be.
I
But
think
like
AEW needs to figure out new names for everybody because there's too many
Got like
repetitive
five
too
names.
many Adams.
Too many
Adam
Chris's.
Cole,
We got
Adam
too-
Page. You got Brian Cage, Christian Cage. It's just too much.
Too many Cages, too many Adams.
Yeah.
too many of the same name.
Mm.
Too many
Like
same WWE guy.
John Moxley,
No.
John Silver. It's a lot going on.
No.
I'm trying, let's. I don't know. Luchasaurus could fit under that mask, couldn't he? Mask on mask.
It's been key for you the whole time, guys. Key for you.
That's who it
Luchasaurus is
was.
too
That's
much
it.
being a child underneath the wing of Christian.
Yeah,
Right.
I was going to say who we not seen in a hot minute that's still signed to AEW. Is
Ethan Page.
Luther still there?
Who?
I think he is.
Oh, Jack Perry.
Huh?
Yeah,
Maybe
Jack Perry.
Jack Perry.
But
They have no plans for him, but it
Apparently
has
Shane
to make
McMahon.
sense, though. That's the thing. It has to make sense as to why they want to attack Jay White. My other thought could have been like Max Caster, because he's been riding, you know, this douchebag wave that he's my douchebag. Maybe this is a dark side of him, but then it wouldn't really make sense either, because that would make the Acclaim heel, and right now they're too hot as a baby phase with their merch.
Yeah.
On top of that, for them to turn heel.
One thing I'm curious to see is when they reveal it, because if the reveal isn't going to be for a while, I think there's potential that they're waiting on someone's contract expiring.
Ospreay.
To bring over.
Yeah,
I don't even think it's Ospreay. Like I'm saying, like AJ Styles is an example of someone whose contract's up soon, could make the jump, and has a history with Jay White. Like it's things like that.
AJ Styles and AEW.
I don't want to see him there either. I just don't. I feel like it's just this.
Is it because there's too many WWE guys jumping over to AEW?
Yeah, it's just too much.
Well, wait. But this now I gotta ask you that. But AJ Styles is an original TNA person, right? Because that's how I remembered him. TNA. Then from TNA we went from New Japan. Then from New Japan we went to WWE. If he were to go to AEW, is he essentially a WWE product, or is he a New Japan product that's now kind of venturing out to the AEW market, but yes, still trying to possibly dibble dabble in the New Japan Pro Wrestling world?
I think that he falls into the same category as Danielson and Samoa Joe, where they are journeyman products, where they've been everywhere. I think if at this point, if Kenny Omega showed up in WWE, he would also end up in that category. But it's they have literally done everything. They've been a star everywhere they go. And they've been at all these different companies at the height of their powers. So you look at Samoa Joe, Danielson, being at Ring of Honor when it was at its peak. And then they were in Japan at that kind of mid 2000s peak, and then they were in, and then obviously Samoa Joe, AJ Styles being in TNA when it was at its peak, and then obviously coming through WWE. It's just they were already stars before they got there. Yeah, just because like obviously AJ Styles is a bit different, but like for a lot of them, like Nakamura, Samoa Joe, and stuff like that, just because you put them in NXT first doesn't mean that they're your product.
Right.
Yeah.
It just means that you're possibly introducing them to a casual audience before putting them into the bigger picture.
Yeah.
I think it helps them get ready to actually like be able to wrestle in front of a TV crowd and TV cameras, because a lot of them didn't know how to do that when AEW first started. There was only like 3 or 4 of them that knew what to do, and you can tell by the way that they wrestled and all this other stuff. So it was one of those things. But yeah, I agree with what you said about the journeyman stuff. But as you know what it is for me, it's just I don't want to see like. I'm not saying he's going to be terrible in AEW because
No, he's a phenomenal one.
He's fucking AJ Styles, right? Like he's that good. But I don't know. I feel like he'll get lost in the shuffle, like a lot of other people are getting lost in the shuffle as well.
Yeah.
Right. There's only so much TV time they can give these guys before they put them on Rampage. Or Collision. Like, and I'm not saying that they're terrible shows because they have good wrestling there, but a lot of the stuff is just like it doesn't necessarily register with a lot of people.
Yeah.
They're doing matches for the sake of matches. They're not doing matches because there's no story behind it. Like there has to be a story behind everything. In order to entice the audience to be fully invested, you got to be. The story has to be there. Like if Adam Cole wasn't injured, the story would have been Adam Cole, MJF working on the friendship, being buddies, but eventually the hopes of Adam Cole turning heel on MJF. Because that's what it was leaning towards. That's a story. But then Adam Cole got hurt, and you can tell they didn't have anything in between to implement the story. That's why they threw Jay White in there. And although Jay White is a great wrestler, the person that's outshining Jay White right now is Juice Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Because
that right there.
That's a story.
I was going to say,
there's a story there. Like Juice Robinson has a story there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, how did we get to a place where we're having MJF versus Kenny Omega for the title on Collision?
Yeah,
that was yeah. I get it. I get it, and I don't get it. And hear me out because they've been having these little backstage moments where MJF is literally counting down to the day where he actually beats his streak. And when he first did it, I didn't understand. I was like, why is he whispering a number in his ears or a certain amount of days? What is he doing? And then it took me like the second time I was like, why is he counting down? Let me look it up. Oh shit. Kenny Omega. Now, okay, this makes sense. So they were throwing little things here and there to see if you would catch it. Yeah. But there was, like you said, Dave, there's no story really though. We're not building it. And it's a shame because you could have really built this. You had an opportunity to build this ever since Adam Cole got injured. But yet Adam Cole got injured, yet you still wanted MJF to be part of Adam Cole.
Yeah. And then moments like that are being over. Like the biggest story they were selling right now outside of the world title picture and all that was Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah.
And how is that not getting better? How is that not getting more?
Like, that's happening on Rampage, right?
Yeah, and that was taped last night. How is that not on the live show last night? Instead, we have to wait for tomorrow for the taped version. It's like, how is that not pushed front and center when that's been a story people are invested in?
It's doing it as a service to the talent. Right. So, like, you put AJ in there, and what are they going to do? Have AJ help out the elite?
Well, I was gonna say because like I think AJ Styles, the matches I want to see AJ Styles have in AEW are matches that have already happened elsewhere.
Yeah. There's only like 2 or 3 people that I would like to see him wrestle.
Yeah, like Yeah, and I think the thing is, like, at this point, all these kind of older, experienced talents from WWE that whose contracts are coming up, they make the jump to AEW. They're being brought in to supplement the build of MJF, Jungle Boy, Hook, and who the hell's the fourth one? Not Ricky Starks.
Are you talking about that Four
No,
Pillars thing?
yeah.
No, the Four Pillars was MJF,
Darby,
Oh, the
Sammy
Pillars.
Guevara,
Mhm.
and Jungle
Sammy
Boy.
Guevara. Yeah, and that's the kind of build. Like you've got some coming in for Hook now as well.
That
where
match
it's
too,
like
that they did, that Fatal 4-Way match, hot shot.
that
They could-
four-way
they could've
was
built it longer.
awesome.
Yeah, no, it was a great match.
The match itself was
But
awesome.
The story for it could have been stretched out longer. In my
But
opinion.
here's the thing, Tony Khan, in my opinion, he knows how to write short stories. He doesn't know how to write long-term stories. And if it is like kind of like a freak accident in a way, where we're just consistently getting a match over and over and over and over and over again.
But they do the same thing over and over again, and it's becoming repetitive, right? It's what was it?
The thing
last
that
week-
they're
last week,
doing over and
Impact.
over again, I feel like is just being
Right.
inconsistent with the matches that you put together, just in the sake of having a good show.
Yeah, so like
And I agree with you. I agree that there needs to be more depth. Not for nothing, Chris Statlander's a TBS Women's Champion. Hikaru Shida, I don't know why she is a third-time AEW Women's Champion. She's
when the hottest female
she's a great wrestler,
Tony
but
Storm.
she does not sell me a story.
The hottest female right now in AEW is Tony Storm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The story that the whole Marilyn Monroe-esque types character fits perfect for her.
Her silent movies during
It's great.
Picture in Picture. I
great.
swear to you,
So entertaining.
this
So
is the
entertaining.
only time I can honestly say I am paying attention to the Picture in Picture, because it is a silent movie. I can't hear her anyway, but yet I'm getting the full fucking text as a silent movie as to what is going on. I love it. It's different. In a way, it kind of makes you feel like when Sammy Guevara was doing it with the cue cards. Kind of talking about this message and stuff like that. It made you pay attention. But once the match started, you can start watching the match, and then some bullshit ass commercial comes on, and it's like second nature, where you're just like, watching.
That's the minute you do this. That's like,
To me, wrestling
now
to
it
me,
gets you.
wrestling is great.
Yeah.
To me, wrestling is good, but it also needs to have the entertainment aspect in it, right? Because if you're not, it's literally you have to be entertained, because every match is going to have the same set of moves.
No.
And it's just going to be repetitive, right? It's like if you're eating pasta every day, 5 days a week, you're going to get tired by the fifth day. You're going to want chicken. You're going to want something else, right? At least if you have a variety of stuff, not just high spot wrestling, you have some entertainment aspects with it. It draws you into it. It makes you want to see more of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
I was going to say, like, Peter Avalon kind of hit the nail on the head, like, for that kind of aspect of things. He did an interview and he was talking about how he hates wrestling being presented like sports. He would prefer it was presented like the Muppets, where it's like, if you present it to me like sports, I'm going to watch it like sports. I'm going to watch the replays whilst speaking with my friends, and then I'm going to pay attention for the main event. But if you present it to me like the Muppets, where I'm seeing the show within the show that they're trying to put on, and it's all little bits, and it's all story driven, it's not a case of the action in the ring is the pinpoint. The action in the ring is what underpins everything else.
Yeah.
where it's like it's all stories, it's all the backstage bits and all that, like the stuff that Tony Storm's doing. Like if you give me that and then a great match on top of it, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Where it's like, but if you say to me like, oh yeah, this wrestler's coming in with a 6-1 record and this one's coming in with a 7-7 record, I'm like, I already don't care. But I'm like, in reality, like when we stopped doing number one contenders matches, like all that stuff stopped mattering.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I remember back in the day where you would have like Triple H, Undertaker, CM Punk, and Edge all doing a beat the clock challenge to see who would wrestle Jeff Hardy at Unforgiven.
Yeah.
Like that's entertaining because it's all the bits. It's like you've got a clock in the corner, and even for like in ring stuff, you know how hard it is for them to hit those cues because they've got a literal timer that they have to meet. Because all the time they were doing like they get a pinfall, but it was like a count of 2 when the timer ran out. Like all that kind of stuff keeps you engaged. When it's like, oh yeah, here is this person who they're undefeated since January, and this other person who you've never seen before, and they didn't get an entrance. Wonder who's going to win?
Yeah.
And you're like, well, okay, cool. I'm just going to text my friend, or I'm going to watch that TikTok again. And I think that's why, like, the week-to-week stuff, I've not watched it in so long, because I think you get a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the only time where it really matters is the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Remember when? That's what I'm saying. Like in WWE has what's the word? They've been guilty of this too, right? Where
Absolutely.
like this stuff, we're not just gonna bash AEW because WWE does it too, but
No, absolutely.
Like,
How
how many renditions?
Oh yeah, I was talking about both of them. Yeah.
At this
how many
point.
renditions of the Judgment Day versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso are you gonna have? You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? And let's jump into from AEW to WWE with that subject real quick, because why the fuck did we have Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes as tag team champions? Can somebody explain that to me? Because I don't understand that. That's one. Two,
I don't.
we are having Judgment Day consistently. We see the cracks. We see like they're gonna break up. Damian Priest is about to like give up shit, but now we're getting back in the zone. Like the bloodline, Roman just came back not too long ago, but you know, there's just a lot of repetitiveness happening. And that's why what you also mentioned about NXT earlier, which we're gonna touch because I didn't get a chance to watch it this week, but I agree that you see a development in the characters. I'm dying, and I'm really hoping Raw after Mania, SmackDown after Mania, we get those call ups that we're supposed to be getting.
Yeah, right? I see. I see what you're saying, and I agree wholeheartedly. There's a lot of inconsistency with that, but I think it's because of the changing of the tides when it comes to, him. Like, because he's from what we all seen it that he has like full control now, and I feel like because of what was previously there, he can't just abandon it to give his new ideas and his new renditions of what he wants to happen with the company going forward. So like, who's to say that they weren't trying to have Priest cash in on Rollins soon, right? And that creates a domino effect of what's going to happen on SmackDown, because now you have to find a way to get Cody onto SmackDown, because you can't have Cody win the Rumble again, right? If you do, it might be detrimental to Cody, because remember, and I think KJ said it, we spoke about this before, but they're going to Philly, and Philly is not the easiest crowd to get over. So they might be getting into a bigger situation because of this, right? Because of the whole changing of the tide and stuff like that. So I can't give you an answer of why they're going that route. I would have liked to see Damian Priest cash in at the last pay-per-view. Like, it was there, right? They lost the tag team titles, and he was supposed to
Last
cash
man
in,
standing match.
right? That made more sense, right? It was him coming in, taking out Rollins, eliminating him. Once you eliminate him, then you have this whole, and it was perfect too, right? Because it's like Latin History Month, you know, like Hispanic History Month. Like that would have been nice, right? But then you could have had everybody turn Damian Priest into a face now, because when's the last Puerto Rican champion we had was Pedro Morales, right? So he would have been. I'm telling you, like, we would have went ape shit. I would have bought a Damian Priest shirt, like, because that's the goal, right?
Yeah,
So,
I think that was the worry too, that it's like they're one of the hottest heel acts they have outside of the bloodline. So I think they're trying to work.
The bloodline, like the story of the bloodline is it's there still, but it's not as big as it should be.
No,
you know,
I think
as it was last year. I mean,
well, I think what we're seeing now is that they really should have pulled the trigger on Cody at WrestleMania. Because I think everyone's getting to the point now where this bloodline story's gone on far too long, where they're trying to find new ways to keep it going and keep it afloat. Like, there's been so many opportunities where they probably should have pulled the trigger in the last kind of 6 to 9 months. But I think at this point, like, they've introduced the second world title. I can't see Roman now losing it until, like, he passes that, like, passes Hogan's record or whoever's got the top one of modern day.
No, he
but it
passed the
doesn't
modern day
matter.
record.
It's like the all-time record or whatever. It's like, because like the thing is, right? Numbers in wrestling. Little secret here: numbers in wrestling don't fucking matter.
But they want to make sure that it matters to you as long as they mention it to you.
Because it's people in a boardroom that write on a bit of paper saying, "Oh yeah, Roman's going to win again tonight," and that's it. Like, it's not like it's an achievement that he's as big an act as he is for so long. That's the achievement, that he is the top act. Because whenever he's on a show, whenever they announce he's on the show, their viewership goes up, they sell out tickets. Like, he is their big act. That's the achievement. The achievement's not the belt. Like, for me, right? See, if you're coming up to WrestleMania, and I've said this the day before. For me, you have Roman drop in whatever fashion you want to do it between now and, say, Royal Rumble, right? Between now and Royal Rumble, you find somewhere where Roman drops that belt. If possible, because obviously SAG is still on strike, you have Roman and Rock go at it at WrestleMania, no belts involved. Because that's much more interesting to me personally, seeing them go at it without a belt. Because if you have the belt there, we all know who's winning. There's no point even watching. I'm sure it'll be a good match, but there's no point. I'm not interested in watching that match anymore because I know what the result is. I think you get the belt off of Roman, you do Roman and Rock. To let them go fuck off and do something over there, right? You then have LA Knight win the Rumble and have LA Knight go up against whether it's Seth or Damian Priest or whoever. Let them do that there. And then you put Cody through Elimination Chamber or whatever, have him go through, win the WWE Championship off of whoever happens to have it once you get there. And that way you've got 3 engaging, and that's just on the male side. You're not even looking at the likes of, like, I don't know, like a Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair match. Like, that's probably a thing that will happen. But like, when you're looking at it, there's 3 top headline stories, 3 arguable main events for a 2-night WrestleMania. You've got Roman Rock with no belts involved. You've got LA Knight against either Seth or Damien, whoever's got it. And then you've got Cody Rhodes ultimately winning that big belt. And I think that that's a more engaging story to me personally than getting there with Roman still holding that belt. Because then you're clutching at straws, try to keep Jay relevant, try to keep Jimmy relevant, try to keep Solo tethered to Roman while still doing his own thing. Because we're getting to a point because of that, and I was reading an article the other day actually, that we're now getting to a point because of how fractured the Bloodline story is, we're now being overexposed to Rhea Ripley. She's now involved with every single storyline on TV, and they run the risk of too much of a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It's because they're trying to drag out the Bloodline that Rhea Ripley's now having to be the person that is on everything to try keep it together.
I kind of feel like Rhea Ripley's turning face in front of her eyes. Like
it's because the crowd is making her face, and that's why if she were to respond back to the crowd in a negative way, shut up, you're with your mommy chance. I'm Dom Dom's mommy.
I think she'll still get the pop though.
And they do it again.
Like, find a way to catch the heat with the fans, but the thing is that Rhea Ripley's she's hot, man.
Yeah.
LA Knight, he's hot. You know, there's just certain wrestlers that just connect with the fans, and the fans are like, yes, we want this. It's been what we wanted for a long time. Yes, we want this. And that's why we cheer. We should be booing, but we can't because we fucking love it.
Yeah.
Because it's also something different. We've finally been presented something different, right? It's you know, it's crazy to say it, but like she's kind of like, you know, a modern day China, right? Like, she's got the sex appeal, she's got the badass look. She looked like she could beat up some of the guys on the roster, you know, like, so it's there.
One of her outfits was actually in homage to China. So absolutely, that is right? The modern day mamacita.
They just need her to win the IC title now.
Yeah,
that's
she's gonna break Gunther's streak.
Listen,
Rhea Ripley beating Gunther for that title.
No, I can see Rhea Ripley beating the Miz.
Anarchy
For the title.
I got it.
I also see Rhea Ripley like. Now let me take a chop. Let me see if I got this real quick because that's a big bitch. Let me take a chop. She might look. She's the Eradicator. She might just like that shit. She might just get hit. Even he'll lighten it up. He won't even give her.
I was going to say.
He won't even give her like with the whole fucking hand.
Ray still has the US title.
You know,
Ray has the US title still.
No, wait, I got it right here. Look,
Ray and the US title.
No, Logan Paul beats Ray for the title.
Yeah, fuck Logan.
Rhea Ripley beats Logan Paul.
Instant baby.
Instant main event. WrestleMania main event caliber match right there. Rhea Ripley versus Logan Paul.
You know one thing that makes a babyface because people will love that.
I will say my favorite thing about everything WWE, AEW, New Japan, Impact, bloody Battle Cup, the lot of it. My favorite thing since WrestleMania, excluding our title win, of course. My favorite thing since WrestleMania is Jay and Cody Rhodes' press conference after Fastlane.
Yeet.
That is my favorite thing because I have been in that exact
live.
I have been in that. I watched it live purely because I just couldn't be bothered moving off the sofa once the show had finished. I was like on my phone, and they came out because I watched Cena and LA Knight's one as well. It was good, but they were professional. Seeing Cody and Jay come out because I've been there. You've done your work for the day. You have a few, and then you go, "Oh shit, I've still got this other thing to do." You completely forget, and then you've got your brain is like, "I need to be sober for this. I need to remain focused. I can't let people know I'm drunk I can't let people know I'm drunk. I need to stay so focused right now. And
Oh, but he
because
let
of
them
that,
know. He
it
definitely
gets
my man was
so
a
much fun.
kitty chatterbox. Oh my
For
heavens.
sure. They had that
bunch of
match. They
Battle
won
Club
the
guys did
titles. They got on Cody's bus. They got loaded, and someone's banged on the door and goes, "Guys, your press conference is in 5 minutes." And they're like, "Sorry, our what?" And they're like, "Your press conference." Is like, "Shit." They totally forgot they had to do it. I believe he said, "Do you feel him, sir?" That,
Yeet.
it was ridiculous, and I love it. And I think that should be the rule going forward. If WWE wants us to take these press conferences seriously, everyone has to do shots before they do their presser.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would make that press conference go so different.
Listen, the amount of energy that came from that. Oh man.
Ooh.
3 favorite wrestlers you love to work with at Battle Club Pro.
It's gonna get so much heat for not mentioning. It doesn't specify, but this is just it's such a loaded question because it's like whoever you don't mention is.
I was like,
All
love as in I love working with them, or I would love to work with them. I think that it's
love to work
3
with.
favorite
working with.
you love
I feel like
work with.
Something tells me it's the latter of, I guess, who you would love to work, but maybe
Who
it's
asked that question?
I don't know. We'll do both.
Hey, I need you to rewrite your sentence so it's not so fucking confusing. Things can get very misconstrued.
How about we do singles first, and then we'll see.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Dave, take it away.
But singles, all right. For Battle Club Pro, okay. All right. The first person right off the back is Santi. I started in Gleason's with Santi. I always wanted to work with him there, and we just have yet to cross paths. We crossed paths in one of the Fallout shows, but I want that singles match with him because he's the reason why I am in the position I'm in now. Because he's he's that good. So I want to test myself in the ring with Santi. Another person, and KJ's done it, so I have to do it too. I want to work Pena.
It fucking hurts.
Yeah, I know.
It sucks.
I know, but I have to. Like, it's like one of those things where, like, he's another guy that was in Gleason's with me, and he started like a few months after me, actually. He kept going. I stopped, but yeah, Pena is one of them. And then the last one, you know what? I'm just gonna say it, Masha. I think working Masha would hurt as well. But
these are some painful.
I'm up for the challenge.
Oh man, you looking for a hurting?
Yeah.
But yo, there's nothing wrong with your list. I think like all 3 wrestlers are top notch. They all bring something to the table, and yeah, it's a hard hitting matches. What about you, KJ?
Mine also equally hurt. They hurt just thinking about it. I can feel my chest caving. Akira, Santana, Darius Carter.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh.
Or a fatal 4-way with all 3 at the one time.
And one he's just like, go, all at once. Let's go. Get it done.
Akira, like, in terms of, like, when he's not diving through panes of glass, we have very similar mindsets, like, in ring. Like, when it comes to technicals, like, our technical stuff is very similar. So I'd like to see how that would play out. Santana, purely because that would just be like I think now that he's out doing his singles thing, whatever he does over the next couple of years, he is going to be like the man. and I would like to get in there before it gets to a point where it can't happen. And Darius Carter, that is one that's been in the works
The All-Father.
since I got here. These brass ring challenges and all that. I want a traditional British rules with Darius Carter. That is like my number one dream match. Wherever there's a promoter that wants to book it, Joe. But
Is he around
me
there?
and Darius Carter in a British rules match is like my like top one.
So
But
really quick,
yeah.
what is British rules?
So British rules is basically it's imagine like an MMA rounds format where it's 5 rounds,
Okay.
but it's best of 3 basically.
Okay.
So it's best of 3 best of 3. It's the time period differs. It's normally like 3 minutes per round. So 3 minutes per round. If a fall occurs, the round ends. That's it. And then you get a minute rest. So in that minute rest, you've got a corner man who's going to, coach you, give you your water and stuff. Then you're back in for the next round.
It sounds like similar to like the world's, not the World's Cup, but like the cup that Noam Dar had.
Yeah, the Heritage Cup. Yeah.
Yes.
That is British rules. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
That's what I should have said in the first place.
No, you're fine. I was like, wait a minute. This is interesting to me.
Yeah.
I felt again. I hear things and I'm like, I think I know it, but I don't know it. Explain. Wait a minute. It sounds like.
So yeah, Noam is the Heritage Cup. The Heritage Cup is British rules. Yeah.
Got you.
So
Okay.
that whole scenario. Yeah, that's it.
Between you and Darius Carter. Now that
one of those.
Interesting.
Yes. And that's I think there's definitely like a between me and Darius. There's always been like a kind of mutual respect. I think like it's I think I've always respected him for everything he does and everything he can do, and his ability in ring, his presence, everything he gives to the industry as is. And I think he has a respect for me for my hunger and my pride and my abilities, considering how short a time I've actually been in the industry. I think there is a mutual respect there that I think wants to be tested. I think, with all due respect to everyone that I've been in the ring with since, but I think I had my match with Pena up at Lab, and I don't think anyone has pushed me as hard as that since. So those 3 matches, Akira, Santana, Darius Carter, I think are that caliber of match. Because like I watched back the match with Pena not long ago for some project I was doing, and I looked at it and I was like, that is a solid 15-minute pay-per-view match. Like that wouldn't look like, I don't often pat myself in the back. Like I'm scratching just now, I'm not patting it. I don't. But like I don't often pat myself in the back. I'm very hypercritical of my work. But watching that match, that would not look out of place on a premium live event, and that it's definitely a match I'm most proud of. And I want to kind of have more matches like that, of that caliber, of that standard, of that physicality. Because like in a tag sense, we had that with Main Event. I think we had a match of that caliber with Main Event. But in terms of singles stuff, I've had great matches since. Like I've had matches with Brother Greatness that was great. Ray, you were present for that. Like I've had matches that have been good, that have been solid matches, but I want to have those matches again where I'm really pushing myself to my limit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but for tag stuff, I think like in Battle Club, like need another match with Fight or Die. Need to get one back on them. Need another match from main event. We need to get one back on them. We need. Do you know? Well, I said Akira. He said Masha. So get the two of them.
That works.
I have a fatal.
But yeah.
I have a fatal 4-way. What? Yes.
And then like, there's all these Jobber Tears South people as well. I feel like we could have some fun with them. So
It did push
yeah.
Joe, so you guys might want to avenge that. Like,
I mean, Gamble was definitely in here talking his mess, and he dibble dabbles with them.
Yeah.
Well, Gamble, he's like, he's a
confused man. He's a confused man.
Yeah. That's it. It's all quick tags and double team moves. He'll not know what's coming.
I also selfishly want FTR.
That still was on the list. I remember that list.
I still want
they were on the list.
So.
I selfishly want those guys.
How can you not have them?
I gotta throw one team though, especially that now that they are available and they have been taking bookings as of late. They just showed up at the Mecca. I want to say last weekend. I feel like you guys.
Devon Ven. Oh, Devon.
No, I was thinking about Grizzle Young Veterans.
Oh.
Grizzle Young Vets.
KJ has been saying that for so long. Once they got released.
Yes.
Especially now that they're taking. They were just here.
Just yes. Just yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just yes. Someone book it. Someone get out the checkbook. Get it done. Get it done. I will forgo any form of compensation.
Yeah, don't pay me. Just push the match.
Give it to them. Give it to them. I don't give a shit. We'll keep our belts in the end, and they can take the purse. That's fine. But someone has to make it happen. Someone
needs to put this out there. Someone might need to make a graphic. If only there was a guy that does that lately.
What could be his name?
See, this is why he can't go through tables. But I'm saying I need to be at 100% to make graphics.
I'll tell you people that I came across recently when I was over at Remarkable, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yes.
That's another one that just would be incredible. I watched them work. They worked with Kono and Nolo Katano, I think. And they are awesome. No, it wasn't. It was Tristan Tai.
Yeah.
Tristan Tai and Kono against the Motor City Machine Guns, and I watched that match. I was like, I fancy a bit of that.
Yeah, that would definitely be one to see.
All right, guys. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got a boogie.
All good, brother.
We appreciate any time that you give us.
I'm leaving you in the handicap match.
I'll be fine. I'm a survivor.
Be with him, but...
Listen, this is light work. Don't forget, we have toe.
This is true.
There's a lot more knuckleheads in here, and thus I survived this long. I'm all right. I'm all right. I had a little bit of J-Mo.
There you go.
The Mary J is right there.
Next time I'll bring out the tequila.
I'm here.
Next time we'll make sure you know about this booking before the morning of.
Right, but before you go, do you want to go ahead, get a big screen on you? Go ahead and plug yourself in and everything like that, or your socials, or your next things that you're working on. Let the people know what's going on, Dave.
Well, Instagram is in David We Trust. My Twitter is the Dave Rivera, I can't get In David We Trust for some reason. Available for bookings as long as I don't have my kids, which is that life that I go through. But yeah, just follow me there. I'm also on TikTok. In David We Trust, I believe. Yeah, that's the TikTok. And yeah, just follow me. I post just the dumbest things you can ever think of.
And they got
Also,
stickers.
what happened?
And they got
Yes.
stickers.
I got stickers, ScotaRicans stickers, and my logo stickers. Oh wait, I put it away. Sorry.
It's okay. Get the merch though.
And the merch, T-shirts, Battle Club shop. You can get all your ScotaRican shirt, your KJ Max shirts, all the Fallout student shirts are there as well. Shout out to the Fallout, all those guys over there. I love them all. Thank you guys for having me on this podcast. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully we'll go back again. Hopefully Toast shows up. And hopefully I don't get told about it the day of.
You know why? You know why? Because he wasn't ready to give you that shirt, so that's why he was like, "Nah."
He did.
I'm calling you out, Toast.
Ducking you, man. He ducking you, man.
Listen, I got a new crock with his name on it.
Oh.
Boom! That just happened.
We gonna clip that.
Okay, guys.
That's the clip.
Yeah. Oh man. So that's it.
Down to 3.
Yeah.
Down to 3 and toe. The's a crock with your name on it now.
Oh man.
Tisk. See what happens when you pull out of work?
You still get heat, though. You still get heat.
You're still gonna get the heat. That's it.
Someone needs to get it.
So that's a very impressive list that you guys basically had. It's so great to hear about this because we can see the vision with you, and we want to take that journey with you. We want to see you guys wrestle all of these tag teams, and even, beyond that. You guys are beyond talented. And we can't wait to kind of see you guys back in the ring. You are getting back in the ring on this Saturday, but you two as a tag team, it's just a great dynamic that you two have in the ring, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's the most fun that I have within wrestling is when we get to do stuff together. It's and it also means that I get half the bumps that I take in the ring as well, so that's fun.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah. That was, I'm watching the tapings back, watching those matches that kind of released on the Battle Club X. Watching those back, I think I took like one bump across our 4 defenses. It was great. It was fantastic. My back thanked me.
Dave's not so much.
Dave, nah. I think I get my ass whipped by Smiley in one of them, but things happen.
That's awesome.
It's all good. Oh, now it's time to take those bumps again.
Can't wait.
Hopefully, eventually, when the suspension goes, we can go take some bumps at
Yes, we can get some work done.
Yeah. We need more wins. Again, the last time you were there, you did get a win. So
I did get a win. What am I now? Technically 2-2 at VPW.
Yep.
Technically, because it was I lost to Dez, and then I had the gauntlet with Percy where we won one and then lost.
Yeah.
And then I beat Brother Greatness.
Yeah.
So 2-2.
See, but we'll blame the first. We'll blame. Were you with us when you lost to Dez?
Yeah, that was the first time I was officially a member.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Percy one, we'll blame on Percy because we had to get rid of the.
I mean, it wasn't me that got pinned, so it's fine.
This is true. See, this is what I'm saying. Like we'll blame Percy. It was his fault. This is why we kicked him to the curb anyway. So it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Last time you were there again, you got the win on Brother Greatness, so it works.
Indeed, I did. And then a couple of weeks ago, I ended up getting the one with Brother Greatness. So that was quite a turn of events. Yeah,
Sorry, Brother Greatness.
I mean, it was nice to be in the ring with Brother Greatness and not have the crowd tell me to go back to my own country. So that was a plus.
They
mean,
did do that.
hallelujah.
I forgot they did do that to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been
That
again
was
because certain things we did.
you know.
Allegedly,
yeah, I know.
we did, 'cause-
Like you blaspheme a little bit, and then you cheat, and people got on your back, and I think they made a bit more of a big deal of it than they should have.
Then was it cheating again? I just thought you needed a little bit of a just. I don't know.
It really isn't. It's just helping out a friend.
That's all I was doing. I
Thank
just
you for being a friend.
Apparently that's considered cheating. I don't know. I guess.
I don't know.
Shit of a
I mean,
word.
it was enough to get me suspended for bloody 9 months. So
That's a bit excessive.
Alright.
9 months.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's
little
very
bit.
fucking excessive. What?
Do you know what? Right. So someone 2 months into their 6 month suspension may or may not have turned up and kicked the shit out of Alvin Alvarez, but like it's all technicalities, right? Like
yeah, I had to do more paperwork about that. So
That's still excessive.
I mean, I get 3 months added onto my 6 month, and then look, you get less for bloody testing positive for steroids these days.
All that paperwork that you had to do. Just be happy you didn't have to be out in the field, possibly taking buns for a table. I'm just saying. You were doing paperwork. You were staying away from the danger, and you have to accept.
I wasn't in that. Well,
Yeah,
Alvin Alvarez still tried to grab me.
I could be in the line of danger, but I'm stuck doing all this fucking paperwork. You got to think about these things,
It's all swings and roundabouts. It all comes around.
Imagine if you didn't have a stack of paperwork to do, the danger you could have been in. Stranger danger.
This is true. This is true. See, I guess it worked out. But again, hopefully the suspension nonsense could go away. We can get KJ back to
Get me back, yeah.
where we need.
It's about damn time. We'll figure it out.
Come on.
There'll be some loophole somewhere.
9
I'm sure
months
Silk will
is
find it.
excessive. Bring him back. It's too much.
Hey, look, it takes 9 months to birth something great. So
there you go. It's
there's a resurgence. The second coming, if you will.
You just got yourself 2 and 3 more months right now just for saying things like
it's okay.
At the rate that you're going, sir.
Again, just 9 months though. That's insanity. It truly is insanity.
Shit.
I mean, you hit someone with a cane and then you show up to a show you're meant to be suspended for, and people get pissy about it. I don't know.
They're very emotional. It sounds like they're very emotional.
Well,
and they just there's too much in their feelings. You got to leave that shit at home.
Yeah, it's just business at the end of the day. Yes, that's all it is.
Again.
Yeah, but I'm getting the call. I do need to love and leave yous.
All good, brother.
But
no worries. We appreciate you. Absolutely. And we're going to give you the big screen so you can go ahead and promote yourself and do absolutely everything. That's right.
Hey.
Well, to find me on social media, it is KJ Mac Wrestling on Instagram, KJ Mac Wrestler on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it nowadays. There's I think there's matches on YouTube. Just look up KJ Mac. It'll be there. Me getting my ass beat by Cosmic will be there at the top, because of course it is. Not one that I win. This Saturday I'm at NYWC at the Space Between. And then there's a couple of EPW shows showing up, so you never know who you're going to see. You might see Ray, you might see Adam, you might see myself. Who
No,
knows?
no, no.
Well, it's all paperwork at this point. It's all pending. Just card subject to change.
That's
So,
always that great term in wrestling. So you never know.
but yeah, but yeah, I think that's me. Thanks for having me on again, guys. I've really enjoyed it.
No, thank you, man.
Thank you so much, KJ, for joining us. We really appreciate
you.
you and your free time.
Pleasure.
Definitely.
Good luck on
Thank you
the
so
project.
much.
Have a good one. We'll see you, man.
Thank you. See ya.
Peace.
Bye.
And there's KJ Mack.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the ScotaRicans, KJ Mack and David Rivera. Round of applauso, por favor. We don't have the sound.
Yeah, I need to get
okay.
so eventually it's coming. All that is coming. I need to
let it go.
I need to fix my setup here. Again, all I have is a stupid
Listen, this was the fact that we ran this. All right, with literally less than an hour to really be like, Toe's gonna be like, oh, I gotta go. It's an emergency. What? You have an emergency? You're calling out today? What?
I legit had just gotten off a podcast because mine went over a little bit. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna eat before I get on here. And I see, oh, so someone needs to take over. I'm like, okay, let me not turn off my computer for a second. Let me see if I can log in. Because the last time I did this was for Raw like 3 months ago, and it didn't want to let me in. So I was like, we might have a problem. Because if it gives me an issue again and we only have less than an hour to do this, hopefully it works. And then I get in miraculously. And then I'm like, yeah, we have no intro. Let's see how I can do this. And Restream did not want to work with me today. It didn't want to let me download an episode so I can just edit it out. So I had to try to screen record an episode, at least the intro. And everyone decided to text me at that time, message me I'm like, okay, so we're going to try this again. This is why I edited to that point of just, here we go. This is your slim intro today. So, yeah. But we made it work. It was good.
You did. I'm very proud of you. But some of the stuff you said could cause you to get you put through a table. I didn't have to agree with that, but you made me feel some type of way today, right? Like,
wait, what did I do? Wait, what did I say? Because I did. I had to run with the joke.
We've been here since 9. Don't ask me these difficult questions right now.
I was like, I didn't say anything.
I'm halfway here and 2 glasses here.
Yeah, I wish I could.
I behaved. Yep. I behaved. I had a child. I was in mom mode. Did my thing. I did a lot today. I did makeup today. I don't do makeup unless I'm going out, ladies and gentlemen. No, I don't do it for work. Fuck them. All right. We won't disclose where I work at because if you didn't see what happened earlier,
this is why you have to watch the full episode. Watch the full episode, everyone. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I didn't say anything that should get me in trouble. I just decided to abuse my power here.
That's exactly what it was. You fucking abused your powers. You knocked me off of here. And I was gone.
You were leaving.
I wasn't leaving yet. I was still sitting here. I gave you a warning when I was leaving, or I did one of these, and the mic was off at this time. I
did that. Because I'm like, oh, let's add to the joke.
No, sir. I was talking. Fuck out of here. Absolutely not. I will not take this. What?
That gives
still the intern. I don't know how you still the intern and you have the login. Not me. I don't have the login. I'm like, don't give me that shit. The intern has the logins. I've been here a lot longer. Mm-hmm. I don't have any logins. Don't ask me that because I would be so lost right now. I'm just trying to do my first fucking shopping haul video for you guys. And I was like, oh, I'll do this in one day. I can't do this in one day.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. Recording these videos now, I'm like, nope. I like our format of just, we're here and we get to talk. That's it.
I don't know how Toe does his 5 tips of the day. I don't know how he comes up with it. I don't know how he's just like like ladies and gentlemen, I was showing Ray earlier. I must show you guys that the blunt had to come down. That's how you know this shit was serious. Okay, all right.
We're gonna give Gigi the big screen. 1 second. Let's
Let's
so you can see.
I'm just so this is a script. We're not gonna zoom in. This is a script that I'm trying to do the intro for this shopping haul video that I'm doing for you guys. See these earrings? See these earrings? Really fucking dope.
Those are fire.
Right?
Those are fire.
Tables, ladders. Where the fuck are you at? Where you at? Where you at, man? Oh, there you go. I was moving things around so I can ready. Now I have to redo this shit. Ready. Oh wait. Tables, ladders, and chairs.
Hey.
Oh my. All right. Shout out to AEW Geeks. Skylar, you are the fucking man. Thank you for everything. I have a shit ton. I was showing them last week, or during con. I don't remember. It might have been last week. It might have been the week before that. But I was definitely showing off those NWO pins, the championship pin that says Mark, the Puerto Rico one, the All Elite, all this shit. And by the way, page 1, page 2 of what I had to do. Okay? And it's not easy doing page 1 and page 2 with the director who is an 8-year-old child that's saying 3, go. And I'm like, you did this silently and then you say go mad loud. Like that's not okay.
It was like, oh, okay. Like we're live, pal.
And
like,
we're live, and yo, the amount of videos that I took practicing and doing this.
Yeah.
I didn't even get the chance. I just did the intro. And then maybe the second script that I was gonna have to say out loud because you saw some of the shit that I got, Ray.
Yeah.
People have it, but just some of this shit that I have, it's a lot. We're gonna we're gonna hyper do this shit because there's gonna be a lot of times like here's one, because there's a lot.
You know what's funny? Because I know this part is hard. I can't wait for the editing because that's what it's like. Okay, let's condense this. Let's now, because that's been this has been my thing. That's why I say I love doing this. I love being able to just push buttons and we could be here for hours. Having to now learn the algorithm for shorts and having to condense these videos down. I'm like, I don't know how Toe does it. Because I recorded just two shorts today. A minute each. When I tell you that took me 3 hours to get one done.
I believe you. I fucking believe you.
I was like, what the fuck?
I believe you.
Like, these are a minute-long videos. Why is this taking so long to do this?
This is what content creators consistently go through each and every single day, ladies and gentlemen. All right, whether you're doing wrestling, fashion, whatever niche you are in, if you are a content creator, you are creating your own videos, even with fucking AI. All right, even the help with AI, because AI be like, damn, this shit is nice, but then you're such a fucking picky person. You're like, but it doesn't scream my name. It doesn't seem like me. I don't know if I like this. No. And then we go back into the editing. Okay? There's just a lot.
And that's such a, especially with us, that we're very like, no, this is the way we want it to be. This is the way it has to.
Absolutely. Mind you, I had the script on my laptop. My laptop is here, but my camera's up here. So I'm like visually thinking, if I'm looking this way, I'm not looking at my camera. This is not going to work.
Oh, no, yeah. I did that so many takes today that I was like, I'm catching myself because I decided to do that. I was like, because I'm recording off the camera, but I had it on my Mac open on my notes, just like, let's see how this works to see if that helps. And I'm like, nope, I have to do it off the dome. Because if I keep looking, I'm going to look and I can see myself on my camera, like my eyes over here. Like, nope, I can't do this. Like, it's so annoying to do this.
Seriously. It's wild and insane. And CapCut can only help you so much, but sometimes their shit is like 0.4 seconds if you're trying to do photos. It's like that, and then videos in general is just like I earlier today, folks, I have sent the Knucklehead Network in the group chat a video of me practicing. And legit, because of where I'm at, and you guys have heard, if y'all heard this podcast plenty times before, y'all niggas heard Vin Diesel coming down my block. Y'all heard, you guys heard the helicopters coming down here, the airplanes coming down here. That's exactly what happened to me. Okay, I'm starting off super excited, practicing, and next thing you know, all I hear is the fucking airplane descending, and I'm like, it just took over my whole entire mic.
That's all you heard, because that
That's all you heard.
mic picked that up, and I'm like, we're at an airport.
That's all you heard. That's
all you
it.
heard.
And I'm like, and damn, like it's recording. So I'm like, damn, that's mad fucking loud. I heard all that on the mic, and the mic was right here, closer to the window.
But no,
That shit picked up everything, and I'm just like,
yeah, this is unfortunately, if you guys ever watch these videos, you're like, oh, this is easy as hell. Because I used to think that way. I'm like, oh, to do this micro content, it must be fucking, it's done. You're good. Nope. It's like to be able to get the exact moments you want, everything to that degree of level, it's like, nah, you're taking forever. Like yesterday to do that video, because I wanted to make sure everything came out right for this PJ Savage clip.
Yep.
I was like, nope, I gotta make sure everything, and then to add the graphics in, make sure it all looks symmetrical, make sure all this looks cool. Like, it was worth it at the end when that clip blew up, though. I was like, shit. But to get it to
that's what
look
we're
that
here
way,
for.
Jesus,
To get recognized for the work that we do. Why? Because we love this shit.
Yep.
It's torturous. The editing is torturous, but we love this shit.
Definitely is.
We love to see the likes, the comments, the shares, who views it, who doesn't view it.
Yep.
What it shows that what we're putting out there for you guys, we're just as fans as you guys. And the fact that you're fans of ours and you actually show it and appreciate it and everything like that, we just want to let you know we thank you. We thank you for all the likes. We thank you for all the comments. We thank you for all the shares, for absolutely anything and everything. If it's not because of you guys, the Wrestling with Knuckleheads wouldn't be around. The Knucklehead Network really wouldn't be around. You guys always come back to us. We appreciate you. This is fan appreciation moment before we tell you guys to go fuck yourselves, because we have to be here in the spirit for Toe as well. And if we didn't say go fuck yourself, how would you know that we love you guys?
Facts. Which I just noticed, damn, I failed. I should have done the intro like Toe does. It is what it is. It's okay.
It is what it is.
We made it.
We're making it up.
We had the video. Toe was here in spirit because he still got the left elbow, whatever. It worked out.
It worked out. We still got Toe. But I will admit, I realized how cool this short was. We just got to the point. I think we've been saying this for quite some time. It just needs to be shortened. We can start with, you know what? We can start with the left elbow and the right elbow. We'll start with that, and then we'll start the actual song for it. And then at the end,
like that little
production,
skim of what I put, which is it's down to 1:20. The full intro, I
wait. Let me take
trying to edit
4 minutes and 40 something seconds.
No, it's actually less.
3 minutes.
3 minutes 30 seconds.
3 minutes 30 seconds.
So it's down to 1:20. That wasn't bad. But yeah, I was like, damn, why is this intro so long? Because mine, the one for Respect the Craft, is a minute. It's legit just a minute of like a nice edit I did with just saying Respect the Craft on it. I was like, damn, this is 4 minutes long. Almost 4 minutes long for the intro.
Listen, let's let's fix that a little. Just like arrange it. We got this. That's it.
Yeah.
We're gonna put the Nukkle head. Let's say brand new, whatever that first intro, and then we'll go to the right elbow, left elbow, brand song by Pro production, and we'll start the podcast. We're just gonna have to do this for him. That
and also, he has to
like,
learn,
bro, that's like half the podcast already.
Exactly. He also could learn that you could just put it on here. Like Restream lets you put video clips, and he just opens another window. That's why sometimes, that's why he
was
closes it out. That's why sometimes there's issues with the video, because it has to then hopefully work through a window. With this, everything's on here. That's why I was able to do this, and just put a picture up.
No, I noticed.
Like,
I noticed that part, how easy it is. This is what content creators do, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we nerd out about, and it's all about wrestling. That's the most amazing thing. But
that's why I love the program, because legit, this is how I do mine. I just have a bunch of shit to just click and post, click and post. That's it.
Oh man. So let me ask you, how do you feel about this week's wrestling thus far? And this week basically is like a whole week calendar. So this Thursday we had SmackDown, we had Rampage and Collision, Raw. I was like, was there a premium live event or a pay-per-view? I have to think about these.
Impact, Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory.
TNA now. It's TNA.
Yeah, we're still Impact.
Well,
TNA starts in January.
Yeah.
So we're getting there. The transition is there.
Yeah, which I'm happy about.
Because the migration is there.
You know what's funny? That everyone tweeted that out, because I feel like it's the biggest consensus. We were all still just calling it TNA anyway. Like I was guilty of like, oh yeah, TNA's on. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, Impact. Oh, whatever. TNA.
Right.
So I'm glad to see that coming back. Funny enough, I see Vladimir Kozlov on Tuesday. It's like, yeah, tune into TNA.
With the same handle. With the same handle.
But Raw was okay. Me and Zoe agreed on it felt like this week was the go home show when it's next week. They gave us the go home show to Crown Jewel on Monday, and it's like, wait, you still have a whole week.
Well, let's see what not for nothing. Without Triple H now having that that control, right? Without Vince McMahon really kind of like having any type of hold to it and shit like that. This motherfucker.
What the fuck?
I'll try to do it like this.
Did the toe tap out? Did he just?
Toe wasn't here Toe couldn't make it today.
Wow, yo, you show up a whole fucking minute before this show is supposed to end.
I made it.
He technically made it before the show ended, so that works. He doesn't get fined.
He really did. So yes, show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the wrap up. We're just talking about wrestling.
Welcome. Naoto could not make it tonight. He had to call out.
First call out of the year.
His first call out of the year.
Nope.
It's okay.
No, that's fine.
It's all good. Absolutely, it's okay.
I'm glad you two made it.
It's okay.
Let me know. I would have been.
Everybody deserves a sick day. All right, we understand that. We understand the personal days, sick days, and stuff like that. We got you.
I would have joined you on the phone, man. I didn't know.
It's all good. It's all good. We had
the ScotaRicans on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
matter of fact, you just missed them maybe about less than 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, KJ left a little after, so it was like 20 minutes. So it worked out. It was a good episode. We did good. Now we're just wrapping up what we thought of wrestling this week, which, again, Monday was good. Monday just felt like you could definitely see the Triple H influence now. A little bit, at least.
A lot better without feeling like you have Vince McMahon's claws in it.
Yeah. NXT, I hate that the light was shined on just the episode 2 weeks ago, and this episode that was actually really good, no one saw. I feel like everyone on Twitter is like, "Oh shit, that happened and this happened," and I'm like, "Damn, no one was watching."
No
And
one's
they
watching.
surprised all of us with the title change.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. I knocked the fuck out early, and I was like, I saw the news. I'm like, what? New women's champion?
Yeah, that was random, but again, I'm glad to see how they I guess again making it. You have to tune in. You never know what could happen. You
I
never know
mean,
what
we
could
did
happen.
see Rhea and Becky kind of go face to face.
So, Quan, how do you make it when we're again about to shut off? Like, so Toe is wait, Show, are you still here?
I'm present.
Present.
I'm sorry. I'm
Bro,
starting to think Toe
you-
and Taquan are the same person.
Did you, bro? Did you watch any wrestling show?
No, I haven't. It's been a while since I've watched any wrestling.
All right. Do you know who's champion of anything right now?
No, I was actually gonna guess since you said new women's champion. The way NXT's been playing, I'm gonna guess Natalia or somebody that's not in NXT.
No, they actually finally gave it to someone in NXT. I think Triple H is finally like, nope. Now we got to fix things again and make it where NXT is growing again. So yeah, they're switching it up. We're finally back to.
What is she? Like what? No, what is her nationality? Where is she from?
I have no clue. I'm about to look it up. Hold on. One
She
second.
got this crazy ass accent, and I think she's Latina, but I can't put my finger on it. Maybe.
Who are you talking about?
So the girl that defeated Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch was the NXT Women's Champion for like a few weeks. She just lost the title yesterday to this NXT superstar called Lyra.
Oh, she's Irish.
She's
Lyra Valkyria.
Yes, Valkyria. That I remember.
Okay.
Kind of. I knew I started with a V. So, she's Irish.
Isn't Becky Irish too?
She is.
Yes. Now we know who's a stronger Irish woman.
Word.
Or, I mean,
I guess it's the passing of the torch in a sense.
I wouldn't say stronger. I can't say that because she just pinned her in like a reversal. It wasn't like a knockout and then pin.
No.
Her win was based off of a reversal.
Hey, sometimes that's all it takes. One mistake.
No, absolutely.
All it takes is a mistake, and boom.
The question is that where we take this NXT Women's Championship now?
Well, they were building Indy Hartwell like about to get a shot. I feel like possibly her versus Lyra now, or again, they have so much they could do with the NXT Women's Division that they have so much great talent down there now. It's a wait and see.
Not for nothing, that low key bothers the fuck out of me. How they basically moved her to the main roster, but she wasn't allowed to keep that NXT championship.
Yeah, it's the same thing I have with the solo thing. That it's like you took away titles from people you sent up to then give it to people that were already up, but they're able to keep it. Makes no sense. But I digress. Again, this is now we get to see what Triple H does compared to what Vince was doing.
And what happened to Braun Breaker?
He's still in NXT.
Yeah.
No championship.
Yeah,
no but the thing is that he is a big star where he doesn't need a championship to still be big in NXT.
No.
Not every star that makes his name for its own needs a championship belt for them to get over. Braun Breaker doesn't need a championship belt to get over. Carmelo Hayes doesn't need a championship to get over.
No, he definitely doesn't. Like he's
You know?
showing now more than ever that
Right.
he's good. Like
He
this,
sure look good with one in his waist. Though.
Roxanne Perez, you know, she doesn't need it. They're painting the picture as if she needs it, but she doesn't fucking need it because she can go.
she's good when it's that chase story. For her,
Yeah.
chasing to become champion has worked a lot more than actually her title run.
Yeah,
So-
I agree.
so it's a
Her
lot
title
of-
run was not. It wasn't, not to say it wasn't meaningful, but it, to me, it just meh.
Yeah, it
was a
kind of
meh.
felt it felt very like
Short.
okay, yeah, she's here, she's champ. The minute she lost, it's like okay, now she can chase the championship again. Now we care. Now we actually want to see what happens. So, but what else? What else? Oh, they are with Carmelo. They are teasing the did he attack Trick Williams? So I like that they're
I've been
building.
calling that.
Yeah, I do like that build there because it's easier to.
I've been saying it though from the jump. I've been
That
saying
is
it
true.
since Carmelo lost his title
Yeah,
and Trick won his. I was like, now this is where the story gets interesting.
yeah,
Because all this time Carmelo was talking about, I don't need you, bro. I don't want you out there with me, bro. I don't want you out me. I got me. I gotta show people. It's all about me, 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 me. Stay back.
yeah. It's instantly now that's like now they have dissension. They have a reason. They have something that I can't wait to see what they play with this. But I do think this is going to be Melo's last feud before going up because I think he's going to be
his
sent
last feud. I think it would be, if not his best feud.
Yeah,
because it's actually a longevity story between two best friends, right?
No,
Our wrestling story is two best friends.
that's always when it's the best because now you have real emotion. You have something,
Right.
and it's something that sets up Carmelo for the main roster, and it sets up Trick Williams as an actual main player that can now go for the NXT World Title and can do all that. But again, it's a time and see what they develop when it comes to, I guess 2024. But also, I forgot to Kwame mention that I forgot about that. The reason Roxanne also won so quickly was because of Mandy, because that was when the whole scandal happened, and they kind of had to be like, "Yeah, we got to kibosh this title reign because, yeah, we can't have OnlyFans and all that happening." So yeah, boom, see ya. So
And she was not willing to take it down. And what ended up happening? They gave her more money without having to give her more money.
yeah, she made a lot of money off that. Hey, congrats to her. She's doing well. She doesn't have to take the bumps. So hey, it is what it is.
She's taking different bumps from the back.
But again, I wish I had buttons, but unfortunately, I got nothing. What else?
Soundboard, but it's too late. We're about to sign off.
Yeah, we're about to end this, but
and Dynamite was great. That was good.
Ric Flair.
Ric fucking Flair. Show, did you see Ric Flair in AEW?
I saw a couple of clips on Instagram.
Yeah, Ric Flair showed up was just. Now all I'm waiting for is Lex Luger to show up.
Damn.
If we're really on this like last road to Sting, they need to bring Luger at least once. Just even if it's just a little video of Luger saying a message to Sting. Just do something to really like. If this is the end, truly, then he has to go out. Like Flair was great. We know it would have been Dusty too if Dusty, God rest his soul, was still alive. Like moments like this is truly like. It's sad to think this is it. Like we're getting to that point of like. Sting's almost gone. Like yeah.
But Ric fucking Flair.
Yeah.
That's how you know that Ric Flair has finally, and I do mean finally, reached the peak of his life and his life's work. Unfortunately, it had to come because of his death. Because of more awareness of Ric Flair. Oh shit, Ric Flair. Right? He's about to die. He kicked out. We got some great artists. Bad Bunny. Ric Flair drip go woo on a bitch. You have these people these fucking people bringing awareness of Ric Flair. Niggas remembering Ric Flair. Now Ric Flair is making more money than he's ever has made. He can pay for his next 20 divorces and still be fucking good.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it like that, but where he's at now, less Ric Flair.
No, definitely.
Just
So-
never get back in a wrestling match.
Yeah, please no, because that tag match was scary. But no, it was good to see that. Like I said, my only gripe about last night's episode was Santana and Ortiz not being on the show.
Yeah.
The fact that they taped it for tomorrow, which again, it's still going to be a great match no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw little clips of people that were there. It looks like it's going to be a banger. I just wish it would have been front and center on Dynamite or even on a pay-per-view. Like, which again, maybe
it's
maybe
a
it's
strong
set up
grudge match. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. The only thing I can see, maybe this isn't the end of the feud. Maybe it's there's something that leads to something else. Maybe, hopefully, because this definitely should be on a pay-per-view, especially that they're going to do a pay-per-view now in New York. It should be there, even though it's Long Island. But I digress. We're getting a pay-per-view in the area, so
because they know that they can't. I mean, I don't think they'll be able to hold it in Arthur Ashe Stadium. I mean, they can.
Well, they could always do it at the.
But they have to open up more spots because not for nothing, there was a lot of shit that was empty too.
That's the thing, but I could see them do it at the Hammerstein. That was the rumor for ROH, but then they decided on Texas instead. So, I guess it's a wait and see of what they do with that. Chungus, you missed them earlier, but check out the interview. We had a nice time with the ScotaRicans.
You want to go ahead and go hit the pause button, and there's a button there, right? That has a play, that has a bar that says start from beginning. You're gonna want to hit that button, and I promise you, the intro is a lot shorter, and we'll get right to it, and you get everything that you want from them.
Yep. We also get Gigi yelling at me
from Taekwon. No, it's okay.
Taekwon, it's okay, I guess. Yeah. It's okay. Gigi also sends me to hell earlier because of a moment, but you're gonna want to watch the episode to find out why. Because yeah,
all that. Show, you still there?
Joe?
Yo. Okay. My bad. I pressed the fucking unmute button like 3 times.
It's all good. It's all good.
Any final words from you, sir?
Yep.
Honestly, I'm gonna catch up, and I'm gonna have more to say. We'll revise the question on Thursday. I'm glad Ric Flair's back. Hopefully he doesn't die. Did he elbow the fucking mat?
No, he just ran the ropes for a second and then chopped Sting in the chest because Sting asked for it, and that's about it. And then he hurt himself because he has arthritis in his hands.
Yeah.
Hopefully no wrestling. He doesn't get the idea.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Yeah, but that's it.
Well, outside of that, again, tomorrow's SmackDown, Rampage. Saturday we get Kenny Omega versus MJF.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess we'll be talking about that on the Tone the Show. We'll talk about what we think of Kenny and MJF as it's happening. So
facts. All right, you guys. So I guess I'll do the outro. Yeah. All right, you guys. So on that note, from your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads, we signing out. Motherfuckers, remember, like, comment, subscribe, then go fuck yourself. And we'll see you next week, bitch.
Peace.